Alright, so last time we left off, you guys went around, met up with Madden, got the little poem thing, and then headed off to find the pieces. Ollivander caused some hijinks, stole a piece of paper, and took Mark to the doctor.
Hijinks is a big word.
You shot a firecracker.
At least I didn't shoot a
Would you
firecracker.
not call that hijinks?
I'd call it hijinks.
I would call it
Police meeting.
espionage.
Yeah.
It's an awfully big word for something so simple.
I stole something.
Look,
that is very much espionage.
The line between espionage and hijinks is very small.
It's professionalism. That's the line.
Yeah, Ollivander is a lot more professional than everybody else here, so it's espionage.
Ollivander's too formal to use the word hijinks.
Yeah.
Yes. Professionalism.
Carrying on. Hijinks. You two fell out of a tree, saved by compatriots.
Okay, now hang on. I do have to draw attention to this. You're saying what I did was hijinks, but falling out of a tree was not.
Yeah, because that was fun.
Okay, fair enough. No, continue.
Carrying on. Good point, yeah? This is some bullshit. That was fun.
This is stupid. I love what you're doing. I love the energy you're bringing.
I feel like he pointed at like Kit as if that was like Kit's fault.
It's a bit. It's always
it's
Becca's
all of
fault.
Yeah.
Poor Kit.
No, it's okay. I'm okay with it.
It's really not always their fault. They just get dragged into it.
No. Not Kit. Becca. Continue.
Alright, we sure? Okay. You just fell out of a tree, found more puzzle pieces, nearly died, dude saved you, explained that you're not even the first person to fall today. You guys met back up with Ollivander at the nurse's station, which is where
You know this one.
we pick up from.
Yep.
I don't need
And
So what happened in roleplay chat?
so there was a little bit of back and forth.
I basically just told them what I said is all the information that was relayed to me. And then you guys had a conversation.
Not really.
I mean, each of you said something.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Kit said to Angie, just kind of explained how the group works and that this chaos is normal.
That you got almost eaten by a game piece, apparently.
Yes. And then Lunno had an idea about like the mimic bile nature of it all. And then Kit was like, hey, do you want a vial of my sample that I took? And then she was like, oh, yeah. And then also...
I've probably got a little tiny vial in my belt. Pull it out. Oh. And inside is like a very dry, brown, crusty, sludgy... What probably would have been the tiniest health potion you've ever seen, but is now... a little decrepit looking. It may cause a roll on some kind of table somewhere if you were to drink it.
You should still see if it still works.
My glass looks old.
Yeah, maybe if there's a sink nearby.
Yeah, you're in the nurse's stand.
Yeah.
There's a sink.
Yeah, I'll maybe just and like rinse it out.
You open up the cork to try and wash it down the drain, and it doesn't move.
Oh God. Trying to shake it.
It seems like it's actively fighting back, falling out of this jar.
Oh,
Eventually, with enough force, it does fall and hits the sink with a little thud.
I'm just gonna like use the sink to rinse a little bit.
You should kill it.
Was it a health potion or an alive potion?
You should kill that.
I think it was a
Actually,
death potion.
well, is it like moving? Is it? Oh, I mean,
You got holy magic. Just burn it a little bit.
I could just take a finger and just kind of.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
And then wash my hands.
Okay.
You've ruined the entire pipes of this school. I want you to know that.
It was a health potion. It was nothing. It's just like slightly
the
sludgy.
minis, yes.
Anyway, I'm like, and I'm
The minis.
sticking
this-
a finger in there to rinse
Thank you for
around.
dinner, by the way.
Yeah,
Luna,
thanks.
when this inevitably comes up, maybe like a month or two from now, I'm gonna say I told you so, and you're not gonna be happy about it.
Okay, I'm not going to cast combat magic in the nurse's station. If you're that concerned,
Can I help you?
No?
Scared?
Can you write down when you write down?
I'm writing it down right now, don't worry.
When you put the consequences
I'm
of
looking
this
for
action,
my notebook. I don't know whose this one is.
that might be mine.
No,
that's
this
Mufasa's.
handwriting's way too nice to be yours.
That's Mufasa's.
Let me see.
That's Mufasa's.
What do you mean the handwriting's nice? That's monstrous.
But yes, that
It's
is
too
mine.
nice to be theirs. It's too nice to be mine.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's for...
My handwriting's amazing, it's definitely mine.
Cloth. Yeah, but
Okay.
you have this now, so it's.
Yeah.
I reference it every now and again.
Gotcha,
so,
gotcha, gotcha.
like-
I'm just gonna put it down. here.
That was
Think you
session
know, straight down.
That's
0
the
of
other one.
cloth.
Just when you write down the consequences for this, just put underneath of it, Ollivander told you so.
Okay.
You need a pencil?
Imagine something actually really good that
I have
happens,
pencils.
and
Okay.
then it's just
I'm
like,
looking for the right notebook.
I'm sure something great will come out of this.
yeah.
How funny would it be to just put Ollivander told you so in the chaos notebook?
You can, it's right there. Go ahead.
I was just thinking about that. You were looking for it and like,
I'm Ford. That was like, don't read this notebook, and then you read the notebook, and at the end of the notebook it said, "I told you not to read the notebook."
I feel like the
What is
entire.
today, canonly? It's
Today
it's
is...
the 11th. No, the 10th, is it not?
Yes. I don't think
Yes.
you've made it to the end of the
It is Yin tier.
double check role play, make sure that's
That sounds right.
It is, it's Yin tier.
okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Year
Don't worry about
620
it.
or
It's just a
617?
tiny little glob. It will never get bigger.
Year 617.
Well,
620 is my game.
Gotcha.
I love how you didn't put Yin tier on the roleplay session that just happened because nothing happened in the one before it.
Mm-hmm.
317 versus 4. That's crazy.
Oh, I did also forget to mention. I don't know. I'm talking in a voice. I also forgot to mention that we have this guy now, and I put in a jar.
What is that?
Do you remember when you went to Marcus's room?
Oh no!
I didn't go
don't
to
tell
Marcus's
me.
room.
I didn't.
Put him
take-
down the sink.
What is
I
that?
didn't take this.
I mean, I can take it back if you don't want it.
No, I could. No,
I'm just trying to put him with friends, and
I-
you seem to know him.
I probably. I mean, if I know
Listen.
them the third best probably in the school.
Oh, I do remember that guy. I saw him in Mark's memories.
You want me to just keep him here? You can come check on him. I'll put you on the visitors list.
He's like a glass bear.
Who's drunk?
To our dorm. Do not take that thing to our dorm.
I don't want him in our dorm.
Why do y'all not like Grunk?
Gunk.
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 Like shit.
He's in the jar.
Yeah, but
Like shit and stuff.
But what did Gunk
stuff.
do to you?
Gunk didn't do anything. I don't know if he smells, but
Gunk
Don't
smells.
open it. Don't open it. Don't open it. Do not.
He
Do
will
not.
escape.
Ollivander. Do not. It's not worth it.
I
You don't
I
need to
saw
know. You
Mark's
do not
memories.
need to
You
know.
don't.
how many hit points does this creature have? Do you think?
Gunk?
Yeah.
Unclear.
I think it's unclear that that's all of Gunk as well.
Yeah, there might
I don't
be
think you
more.
can contain all of Gunk.
I don't. This is a guy, guys. This is a person in here that we're talking
He
about.
has a consciousness.
I'm not just.
You wouldn't talk
I'm
about. You wouldn't
discriminating
talk about the nurse like
the nurse
this.
is potentially the same species as that man.
No. The
You guys are
point-
being kind of racist right
The
now.
point I'm trying to get at is she's offering to keep an eye on him, and I don't know what's going on with him. He's like
like a pet.
decongealed.
Like they're not a
He's a
person.
That's not what I said. I said they can stay here till they reconstitute, and I'll put you on the visitors list.
Yeah, like he's
Why don't you
At
ask him
this
if he
point,
wants
he's gotta
to
have
be
his form back.
reconstituted?
Because I think we'd have to open the jar for that.
We'll let the
And you
nurse-
guys clearly don't want me to open the jar and let this person out of prison that they deserve. I guess I don't know what they've done.
Are there holes in the jar?
No.
Oh,
They don't need to breathe. It's a goop.
I don't
do
know.
plasmoids need to breathe?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Some of
know
them
if
do it
pastel-
willingly, like the nurse who smokes several packs a day.
I don't know if you can transfer a sense of smell through pastel, but whatever was going on in that
Yes,
room
yes,
is
yes. I
not
know, yes,
something
I
we
know.
need to repeat.
It might have
In our
been.
dorm.
It
I-
might
I
have been
cast
Marcus. I
message.
don't know.
On Gunk,
Okay.
and I ask what he wants to do, what they want to do.
Hey man, I'm just trying to build up the willpower to put myself back together.
Me and you both, man. Honestly, shit, that is the most relatable thing I've heard in the last month and a half.
Look, my life's been real shit for a couple years. I've been living under a goblin's bed for like a year and a half.
On purpose? How'd you end up there?
Nah, I came.
Did you like Were you born there?
No, man. I'm a student. What are you talking about?
But
You want this?
I'm in the student therapy program. What the hell?
no, but like I'm asking.
I'm in clubs.
I'm asking how you got there.
I enrolled
No,
and
that
made it
you're
to second year.
you're being too I'm specifically asking how you came to be underneath of that pile of like crap.
I just unconstituted one day and didn't have the willpower to come back together anymore.
Okay. That I actually very much understand. Here you go.
You give him to the nurse. Okay, she puts him up on a shelf.
Is he gonna be okay up there?
Ah,
I didn't ask who Gunk is.
That
Yeah, but
Gunk is
Still is.
a roommate. Well, was a roommate.
that depends
It
on
depends.
that depends on the state of Marcus.
Right.
which is unclear at this point.
Which is
what
unclear
happened
at
to
this
Marcus.
point.
All you know is his room's been quarantined.
Of Marcus, who is
Mark's brother.
Wait, did you meet Mark?
I don't think I
Mark
have.
is literally
Mark
elbow
is-
deep in
yeah.
the news in
Mark
this
is right
room.
here.
Right.
Mark is right here next to me.
This is Mark. Say hi, Mark.
Wait, no, Mark.
Hi.
Hello.
You missed
Is
the.
Mark
Oh,
cool?
hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. I didn't hear her. I denied.
No, I'm just losing track of people.
Mark, Ollivander, this is Angie.
Oh yeah, hi.
Yeah, I know.
So this is Mark as you met. Mark, you're Mark's. I can't talk today. That's
You're on
you
the
were
right
talking-
path.
Working my way up there. No, Mark is Marcus's brother.
Yep.
Marcus was over in dorm in the
Second
Third.
year.
second year area.
Third? That was
yes.
third.
Yeah, they're living in the second year dorms.
And
Oh,
the conditions
it's the third
there
year, but living in
were
second year.
suboptimal for a learning experience. So,
Now
That
I'm
is-
trying to get administered to the school so I can be a real student.
That is the
Sick.
nicest
well, nice to meet
way.
you, Mark.
That is sugarcoating is not even. You have
You flavor blasted that shit.
you
sent that shit to
you
Flavor Town.
spicy Dorito flavor blasted.
That truth.
That's true. They had dog shit on the walls. There's no dog that lives in there.
I think I don't want to know the context behind this.
We don't know it either.
I
Don't
think you
worry.
don't want to know the smell either. Granted, though, it is unclear if that was Gunk's doing or Marcus's doing.
Well, if they hadn't reconstituted in the last year, that's clearly Marcus because they have done nothing.
True.
Man, the fact that Mark was just throwing his clothes onto
On
this creature,
top
this
of this guy.
sentient being.
Now, I wouldn't describe people as creatures, but continue.
There's one word here I disagree with.
I'm a creature.
I am also a creature.
You can make that decision.
Yes, that is your decision to make, but I will still continue describing you in my mind as a person.
What if I want to be a creature?
That
Daimhin, give me your best creature noise.
you think too much for that.
Does that mean creatures can't think?
He's telling you to think less.
Oh,
No,
That's easy.
why would you say that? Lunno.
I think that's a great idea.
I'm
We want to
losing
think
my
less together.
I'm losing my fucking
Angie,
mind,
no, you're the
bro.
smart one. What are you doing?
Suddenly, like, it's -4 on it.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't take another one. I can't have a fourth child.
This is now the second person that I've brought into this group. Do y'all
I have
want me
a great
to
track
leave?
record.
I can go if y'all don't want me here. I can.
No, I have a great track record. I make really good friends. I'm going for Madden next. He can be in our group.
Sure.
What is just real quick, just what is your track record on decision making?
What?
What is your track record on decision making?
That as in.
How well does
Almost said bad.
how well does it go when you make decisions? Typically, would
I
you
think
say?
it was great. Personally, I think.
She did beat us to the puzzle piece and, like, already had everything.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
Let's
you
just focus
got-
on that and
But
nothing else that
you
happened
guys
today.
do smart things. It's just every now and again when you decisively take an action on your own, that's typically when things start to go bad.
So we're overthinking. Great, our idea for not thinking is gonna work great.
I'm gonna drive a lead pipe through my brain.
Now listen, I hate to be in the middle of you guys' conversation, but
I mean, you kind
there's
of.
a program for this.
I mean, you kind of literally are in the middle.
It's just like stuck with her shoulder inside
Elbow
there.
deep.
I also this whole time, Ollivander is not looking at you guys. He's still reading. He's not even fucking.
Understandable.
He's hiding his face also.
I'm not with these idiots. I'm not with these idiots.
like a NPC in an MMORPG. The text is just appearing above his head.
There was one thing you said, Ollivander. That worried me. You said there's a likelihood someone, that these gesturing to the gooped up hands of Mark and Daimhin and the gooped up shoulder of Kid. There's a chance someone was doing this deliberately.
What I gather is there are several people doing this deliberately. There was perhaps one person who caused this stuff to exist, maybe on accident, maybe on purpose. Most likely on purpose. Maybe it was a fuck up though, I don't know. But now people are using it for their own reasons and sort of like adapting it for other stuff, which is what concerns me, because that means it can do anything. We don't know what it's going to do.
True.
So you were saying that you wanted to go to the library and do a little bit of research.
Yes.
If I can get you
Sure.
part of that sample.
Tink, tink, tink. Can I
So
pull out
we-
the now clean glass bottle?
Are we thinking we probably head back to the flat after this gets finished? I don't think there's any more puzzle to solve today. So we could like regroup, grab lunch from the fridge, and delegate tasks. Also, hey, little bug, we'll be the first to get the clue next week.
We better be the
That was
first.
my bad.
I may not be invincible, but I'm gonna
You guys
keep getting
leave in
up.
the first, 10.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep getting
No,
up
we
as
were-
long
we're
as there's
the-
puzzles
we're
that
the
need
last.
We
solving.
were the
Yeah,
10th.
We were 10.
I said the first 10.
Yeah,
Well, we have to be the first 10 if
I know.
there's.
yeah.
We're the last. Oh. If there are only 10.
Technically, they're the last.
Oh shoot.
What? For the. I mean,
Well,
they
because-
found one, then we all found a second one.
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, carry on.
Okay, cool.
Math, how does it work?
Math. How do numbers? Real.
Carry on.
Look, little bug, I may not be invincible, but I'm gonna keep getting up as long as there's puzzles that need solving. You can count on that.
We have plenty of puzzles to solve, don't worry.
We do have plenty of puzzles to solve.
Can I help y'all solve said puzzles?
Well,
Well,
I don't see why not.
you're
I mean,
in
we
the
also
group, so.
Heck yeah.
can't exactly take your puzzle piece, no, can we? Unless you're
I
willing
mean,
to
we can.
contribute.
Welcome to
I
the
mean,
chaos.
if y'all are gonna stop talking to me if I give y'all a spell piece and y'all can't have it.
Says you.
I'm thinking because you found
Daimhin-
one,
Daimhin
and then
is
we
very
found one,
persistent.
and
know
then
where
they
the second one.
snapped
We
together.
found a second one
I'm
though,
thinking
right?
we're gonna have to
Yeah.
work together
Just-
with a bunch
just
of
saying.
others.
We did find
Great,
a.
so that means I'm
another
forced to
of
be
the same
here.
puzzle.
It was
Yeah.
put back, I believe. Or was it taken?
Nah, I took it. No, I'm kidding.
Did we put back the duplicate puzzle piece?
Yeah, I think you made that decision
Yes.
because
Did
you didn't want.
Okay, yeah.
You
Because I
felt,
would take it away from someone
it felt
else.
rude,
Man, we
Imagine.
should have fucking done that.
Bro.
like I did.
Leaves less competition.
True, you did do that.
I did
You
do
did.
that.
Daimhin shows up, or like sends people in finds 10 friends, sends them in one at a time. The next time.
Has
Then
it
look,
duplicate
just take-
puzzle pieces.
We have all the clues. No one else gets a chance.
Huddle up, guys. We have a task to do. Everybody go get a puzzle piece that'll leave none for us. You know what? She needs to recruit the Finks.
All right, so I guess I'm in charge of stealing it from other people that have already found it.
Wait, we're stealing?
Between us and our familiars, we got this.
Wait, are we stealing?
Is that the plan now?
I thought we're like supposed to work together and not like steal things, but I'm good with whatever y'all are doing, I guess.
This is great teamwork. We don't have to be teamwork with anybody else.
I mean, you have a point there, but
in the spirit of fair competition.
That.
Life isn't fair.
Let me stop you there. They've got a point. This is a magic school. People are gonna
Yeah,
try
and-
some fuckery.
No one is gonna care but us.
Yeah, no one is going to fight fair here.
No.
wouldn't be surprised.
Speaking of which, you guys found the poem? Because I found one too.
Yeah.
That's what led us to.
I've been reading it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Any novel observations or clues?
no, I'm not really good with puzzles, but I did find it. I
checked the back?
did found one. The back?
Mm-hmm.
It's on a notebook. I wrote it down. I
Okay.
figured it out.
Okay.
Can we? Wasn't there a? No, it was one of
That was
somebody's magics
Simply
to
found
ask
it.
the DM a question last campaign, wasn't it?
It was a background feat, yeah. It
Yeah.
was a background feature.
Because I was gonna say, it'd be really nice for like some sort of hint system, being like if we did finish this puzzle.
Yeah, no, I've already said you found all the pieces.
We found
at this
okay,
point.
but there's not a
So
clue
we
to go
found
anywhere
it.
else.
Correct. There is.
Okay,
This
so
is
we
the
have-
end of this
I
section
didn't
when it comes
find
to
it.
this.
Figured it
Yeah,
out.
we have to wait until the next Kempton comes out.
See,
Was
I
I will
was
just full transparency.
In someone
I was
else's
thinking that
possession.
we have
No,
to go.
I was talking to people.
that we were
You're
doing
just
this
talking. That's why
puzzle.
you have a physical copy because
The
I
entirety
wrote it down
Uh-huh.
on
You'll
my
hit the end of
notebook.
this line
Okay.
for now.
Ollivander has not shown you the original copy of the thing.
Okay.
Kit, when's the
Okay.
next
I didn't take you for the
Thing come out.
negotiator, but
Should be
Literally.
coming out next Octier.
I don't know,
Well,
that
I
just
should be
doesn't
getting
seem
one
your
next Octier.
style.
Negotiating?
on Yintier, so we can figure out the
borrow
puzzles.
someone
And
else's
then
clue.
first thing Yintier
I'm not.
That takes
I asked them for
Yeah, I
hints
know.
and I
Everyone else?
figured
And
it
they
out.
just- Gave it to you.
You're not
Well,
supposed to know that.
I
but
negotiated.
I work for the paper.
Oh, sick. That's cool. Do
With
you
your
like?
words.
Yes,
and
with my
some-
word.
they,
I'm a
like-
bard, Lunno.
So do you like help write the paper and then someone else does the puzzles after y'all write it as
Like,
like
is the
a
component
revised
to
thing, or do you help make the
argument, or is, like,
puzzles?
No.
or-
There's a
Spell.
specific game master. I don't know who the game master is. I'm not allowed to
I don't know what you're.
But
trying to say.
I do columns sometimes.
Sick. So after you like write it, then it
What are
goes
you
to this other
asking
person
me?
and adds the puzzle.
Yeah. There's a whole
Cool.
editorial staff.
Okay, that
I'm
makes
not.
more sense.
I
was
found
gonna
another
say-
group.
Because
I convinced
for a
them to
second, I
give
was
me
like, wait,
the
do the people
fucking.
write them know
Right.
They'll show me their
puzzles,
thing,
or-
and then I
there's
remembered it and I
one
wrote it down.
dedicated game
Okay,
master, and then
persuade.
everyone else
Alright.
is allowed to participate who doesn't know what's going on.
Definitely
Sick.
not a person.
So next time we need to plan to beat up. That's gone.
Suggestion.
Maybe not dawn,
Definitely
but
not.
early
Are
enough
you
to
asking for my
get a head
spell
start
list?
before dawn. Before
Well, I don't know
before
your spell
lunchtime.
list.
Because
It's
like
just
we waited
entirely
until like
possible.
11 o'clock today.
I can cast. I can cast sleep.
True.
Mending, Prestidigitation, Mage Hand, Dancing Lights, Message, Fun Familiar, Heroism, Cure Wounds, Sleep, Silvery Barbs, Identify.
Okay. So you didn't put anyone to sleep.
No.
Okay.
How would I get information out of them if they were
Well,
unconscious?
if you theoretically, hypothetically, entirely possible, convince someone to fall asleep.
Okay.
And
What's the step after that? Tie them up and torture them? What do you
Why is that your
Sleep
first
so I can torture you
go-to?
after-
Because I don't physically know where you're going with this.
You know what?
What is the
It's
next
not- it's
what now I want to know what
Clearly-
I want to know what
clearly
you
should be
think I would have done next after putting somebody to sleep.
Well, if they had a copy
Yes.
of the poem, and you just so happened
Wash
to
your hands consistently after touching
find
them
it.
until you paint them.
Okay.
in your pocket.
Wait, who are you
In
putting
their
to sleep?
pocket.
I don't know. Luno's on some shit. I don't know what they're talking about.
Who are you trying to make fall asleep?
I'm not okay. You know what? It's,
They're asking me how I acquired the poem information.
I just wondered if they acquired it, just that word itself, acquired. It seems to, you know what?
I mean, they could have
It's
got
not
the same
mine.
way we did,
I-
with going to the person.
No, they had the newspaper or what? Well, I guess I could have separately.
Kid's gonna turn
There's
to
nothing.
the nurse.
Did you?
There's nothing. No.
And
I went to
asked.
another group and I asked to see theirs.
And they just let you?
Yeah,
Sick.
I have friends.
You do?
Insight check.
Damn. I'm not even gonna make that
This
deception
isn't
check.
even
It's
that
not.
kind of game.
There's not
Whoa!
a. There's no check. Yes. Yes, I do.
No, I'm being a dick.
Everyone rolls an inside check to see if all my friends.
Do you have friends?
Kid's gonna turn to the nurse and ask them,
I guess not.
so that sample that you took, the little scrapey thing that you did.
Yeah.
Did you get any like insight on like what it's doing or anything like that?
I told you, kid, it's Eldritch Balm.
Well, yeah, but like,
Listen, I sent it off to Kempton. It's gonna come back. We'll probably know something by the time we land.
oh,
I also kind of told you everything they told me.
okay. Well, I mean, I didn't know if there was like something that they would only be able to tell me because it was, you know, my skin that they cut off.
Well, I came here and asked them about the sample they took, and this is the information I got.
Okay. Well,
Magic.
There's no streams.
Hello, guys, I can do magic.
Crazy.
I just figured it was worth a shot. So whenever this finishes cooking, go back, grab the mimic goo, and you take some of the sample, go to the library, do as much research as you can on eldritch balm and mimics, and then I locate the actual summoning place, so that I don't get in trouble and almost get detention again, and attempt to contact Siagni.
Side note, Angie doesn't have an armor class.
You should.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Dexterity,
Class.
it's 12.
Yes, so it's your.
Okay.
It's
You're a
12.
wizard. You have no armor.
It's plus 2.
It's
10 plus 2.
Plus your dexterity mod.
So it's 12.
Plus
Unless
bonuses
you have-
get,
unless you have
having
mage armor.
Shield or having
They
armor.
have none of those things.
Well,
or
okay,
having
cool.
mage
Thank
armor.
you.
Wizard.
Oh yeah, wizard. Yeah, wizards are kind of squishy.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I
have
want
like
to go
12
back
for
to
a
the
nice long
1d3
while.
wizard.
My
It's
AC's 13, so
Mine's 11, but I can wear heavy armor and have a shield, so I can get it up to 18, which is quite good with
I
it.
can wear light armor, and I am.
In my opinion, wizards aren't squishy enough. We gotta go back to 1d2 and 1d3 wizards.
That was that what you heard. That's the Brennan Mulligan
It
thing
is.
that you watched on the
Yes.
Quora. Yeah.
Making a joke.
Yeah, I watched that video
It's a good
literally
video.
probably an hour ago.
I watched it like a couple days ago. So anything else you guys want to do? We can time skip to the end of the procedure.
That's reasonable, I suppose, unless anyone else has more they wish to discuss or discuss.
Or
You get there one day.
Yeah, one day.
Disclose.
One of these days. Disclose or discuss.
I know what you were trying to say.
True.
Personally, I'm disgusted.
Anything they wish to discuss or
Get disgusted by.
get disgusted by.
Yeah, we can open gunk. It's not so good.
True.
Gunk is up on the wall.
There's
I
not.
cast
You guys
Shatter.
treat him like he's a villain or something.
What?
He's
It's
just
not
a guy.
He's not
Gunk.
He's just a
villain.
fucking dude. Why,
He's just, you know.
why are you guys
He's
bullying
just a little
him?
guy.
Poor Gunk's depressed.
Honestly, I want to put him in a bowl, so at least like he's not.
He's vibing.
Yeah,
Put him in a
I
terrarium. or
feel
something.
bad.
Live in a fish tank. Something.
Yeah, I don't know if the jar is very conducive to reconstituting.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
But-
I'm gonna filter him. So I'm kind of waiting until after this one to start that one. It's a whole ordeal.
That makes sense. Like, I imagine it's probably best if we leave this to the professionals. Because I don't know how to reconstitute a plasmoid personally.
I mean, my magic is actually kind of conducive with plasmoids. Because all my magic is goop. It's like paint and... Anyway.
Anybody?
I can't think
I
of
think we're
anything.
good to.
Alright.
We're good.
2 hours passes, and as it goes, you see your hands, your shoulder, Mark's hands, slowly become normal very quickly, starting from the wrist all the way down to the tips of the fingers. For you, it's like radiating inwards out, etc., etc. After it's done, you guys feel normal. Mark is done notably like 20 minutes before you.
Mm-hmm.
What about me?
Yeah, I mean, you also started at the same time they did.
Okay. You didn't mention me. I was like, did I forget?
The roll
Did I
that
get
You never
forgotten?
stuck your hands in there. You
Yeah,
have
you
stinky
Imagine.
hands
still have
forever.
stinky hand
I
forever.
don't have stinky hand. You lie.
No stinky hand.
Because it wasn't my hands. It was my back.
That was the backs of your hands.
Was it the back of my hands?
Yeah, it
I
was
think
the
it ended
back.
up being the backs of your hands.
Okay, then it was
the-
my hands.
yeah, I think it was the back.
I was
because
remember the
Kid's
back.
Mark's palms, and you're
The back of my hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was like,
Alright, kids, you're done. Get out of me.
Yep. You don't have to ask me twice.
That's so mean.
Well, if someone's
It's
if you're
uncomfortable
inside of
for
someone
both
and they
of
say,
us.
you know,
I think you're lovely.
Thank you.
Well, I really appreciate it too, but I'm just trying to be, considerate, because I can't imagine that was comfortable for you either.
Ask your patron, Warlock.
I think you filter the smell of nicotine very well. It makes
Thank
a very
you.
pleasant smell.
Been doing it for years.
And you're calling them racist.
What?
The nurse has been completely classist against warlocks this entire time.
I don't blame them.
Warlocks cheat. In a natural or magic world, Warlocks cheat.
Do you know how long I painted to earn the magic that I do?
Wizards spend hundreds of thousands in gold to get first level. Warlocks be like, "Hey, soul daddy, you want some you want to take my soul? Take
Look,
some magic."
man, if
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a
no.
sugar daddy in magic, I'll
I'm
take
with
it.
you.
Hello.
IRL, fucking D&D exists. I'm absolutely a warlock.
Fuck, that-
Shortcut to magic now. Thank you.
Fuck, that'd be a really fun character. Your patron is her sugar daddy.
oh no,
Predator.
oh no.
Putting that in the notes.
I'm gonna write a note.
Okay.
We can address it when it becomes relevant. I'll just say it out loud when it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does everyone just see you writing the note?
No, I've been writing in my notebook for a while.
Okay, just no one's like paying attention, I guess, or something.
I mean, he does this a lot.
I write. if you've
A lot.
noticed, a lot.
Nice.
As he's writing in the air, a lot.
I've got literally. There's a mage handwriting on one side of the book, my real handwriting on this side of the book, and
Your eyes are writing.
I'm writing in the air above my head.
Ollivander's really good at multitasking.
Just writing.
Yeah.
I can write.
Multitasking writing.
Multi-writing.
I can write 3 books at once. 4 if I'm really focused.
That's a really impressive skill, not gonna lie. So, head back to the flat.
Sounds like it.
When we're heading back, I will tuck the poem and the note into Pastel and send them off to go find my friend
Ibra.
Ibra.
Okay.
Are you saying you're going to find Ibra?
No, I'm with you guys. Pastel's gone.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. Did we just leave Pascal there at the tree?
No,
I mean,
Wasn't she digging
she's
or
back, no
yeah,
problem.
true.
No, she followed you guys.
Yeah, she did follow
yeah,
us.
she followed us. And so did Bach. Bach's with us. I don't have Bach's plush though. I forgot him.
Rest in
Oh, no.
peace.
No block. He
You
is
okay?
replaced by
No.
I'm replaced by Cam.
ring.
That's your ring. I can't.
Damn, they're trying to fucking pass me off like a
Real.
common house whore.
Oh, damn. My plan foiled.
Dang it.
I play.
Rude.
I'm sorry. Get well soon.
I will not be making you chicken tenders and mac and cheese.
No.
Deserved, honestly.
I will prove my dedication to you by eating this right now.
That make it worse.
No,
That'd be
don't
worse.
do that.
Stuck in your intestines.
Imagine someone marries you and then like you just eat the ring.
My dedication to you.
Imagine someone marries you. Ha ha.
Lamau. Imagine if you married?
No.
No, I meant no.
Man,
Oh
ruthless,
my
ruthless.
God.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant
Oh my God.
It's okay, Ebru. I'll marry you.
Can't believe.
Not what I meant.
Oh, so you're negging me now. That's what I'm hearing.
I meant no. I
You
meant
grind down my ego until there's nothing left, and then you propose.
And then I propose. They're my wingman.
No.
It's been a long con.
No. What I meant was
Wrong person.
what I meant. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
I'm taken.
That's not what I meant.
They can fix that too.
I meant what I meant wedding rings. That's what I was just trying to say.
I'm on it.
Oh.
Anyway,
It's 3 p.m.
3.
how long did it take for Pascal
Wait.
to find you, bro?
No.
It was 2 p.m. whenever we wrapped up. No, it was 1 p.m. It was 1 p.m.
It was 1. It
one.
only.
I double checked.
He's right.
Okay.
I was like, that doesn't.
I read the notes.
I checked the notes.
He's right.
I cast check the notes at 5th level.
I'm gonna open the
There's a
front
spell
door.
called for that. It's what is that fucking spell called? Legend lore.
No, let's make new notes.
Yeah, let's unleash all the notes.
Give me that's you look at the DM and say, give me your notebook.
Basically, Legend lore's a cool spell. Issa's gonna take that spell. I'm gonna fuck Becca up.
Oh no.
Hand it over. It's blank.
It's essentially, I'll go get my own notebook. Thanks. Issa knows what I know. Done.
You counter the spell, just be like, I memorized everything, and I didn't write any of it down. Good luck, asshole.
Me with all of my character stories.
I still have not gotten with you and written down, like, Lunno's stuff. And so she has stuff, and I just haven't written it down to paper.
Why hasn't the DM got to any of my story plots yet?
Yeah, when are we gonna do Luna stuff?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I feel like it's all been Madden. It was Luna stuff. Anyway.
It's 3 p.m.
Anyway.
Anybody
How
want
long
drink?
does it take
Yeah, I'll get a drink out of the fridge.
for
Troy.
Pastel to
take a
find
Fanta.
Kibra?
Say about 30 minutes or so.
Okay. They'll
Surprise me. Not a beer, though.
They will appear very obviously in front of Ibra with this like little scroll wrapped up.
Let's see, what we got? I will
And kind of just sit in front of them,
What is this?
like
Is
paw
that
at their
orange
leg, try to
Sprite?
get their attention.
That's what I was looking at. It's tropical
Yeah, I don't know what it
baked
is.
Sprite. Would you like to try some?
Fascinating.
Interesting.
I have had that before. It's okay.
Anybody else?
It's not bad.
You want a drink?
Can
I
I, get
agree
a
that
cherry
okay
Pepsi?
is
Is that
about
okay?
where it's at.
Pepis. You?
Good old Peebus.
Whatever.
You want something?
I work tonight.
Tastes
But
like Sprite with maybe a tiny
You
bit
want
of mango
something,
yeah,
in it.
yeah. I'm just telling you I work tonight, so don't give me a beer.
Yay! I get a cup holder now.
Oh!
Use it for microphone.
Okay,
It's
back
empty.
to you.
Are you okay?
It's
So,
empty. It's empty. It's
I'm just
empty.
sit right here if you want.
We're touching names.
Rimming.
Rim job. Yep.
Yeah, full rim to rim. Don't watch!
I'm not!
How
They're
dare
jealous.
you? They're
I
jealous.
am most definitely not.
Well, we've talked
I'm
about
gonna
it.
go
We have to get back on board.
I'm gonna go cry in the shower.
And what if I'm not on board in the first place?
That's okay. I
Oh,
understand.
okay.
No, it's okay. I understand. Carrying on. So,
Carrying on.
Pastel starts to paw at Ibra's leg. After a little bit, he turns around and he's like, yeah, can I help you? Hold on. Pulls out his notebook, starts drawing Pastel real quick.
Okay. They wait.
He draws Pastel with the scroll and then the note and just draws it all and then gives it to Pastel and then picks up the other paper.
It is the poem.
Yep.
The thing that they found, and the note says, "Hey, I found this in the bathroom. I briefly heard you mention that you were missing it, so I don't know if you found it, but this is a company."
Make a deception check.
In writing?
Yes,
You can deceive via writing. He only deceives via writing.
I know, but
True.
you also have an expression that could give you away. You don't have that on paper.
I mean, you can write in tone. That is a thing.
Every time Ollivander lies, his font just gets like very slightly
Imagine.
a little
Becomes
squiggly.
off-kilter.
Yeah.
italic.
No, it doesn't. No way. 19.
Yeah, you're fine. Seemingly fine.
You don't have the ability to like speak with like a sarcastic tone, so you use like the SpongeBob font.
Yes,
The fucking
camel case.
capitalization.
That's what it's called. It's camel case.
No, I'm a programmer, and that is not what camel case is.
What is camel case?
Camel case is when you uppercase, not the first letter, but every subsequent letter in a word that starts a word.
I've always used camel case as like random capitalized through that.
That's called a random case.
That's
Only
stupid.
the stupidest programmers use it. Some do.
That's stupid. Anyway, I use camel case. The thing that I was talking about, not the thing you was talking
Damn
about.
it. I've
Whatever.
been veto. I'm the only programmer here, so.
I'll take your word for it.
I also I didn't associate that with a programmer thing. I associated that with a writing thing.
So if I write like quick brown fox and I write it all lowercase, no spaces, that's just lowercase. If I capitalize the F,
You're missing
B and the F,
what I'm saying.
that's camel case. And if I capitalize the Q as well, that's Pascal case.
You've lost me.
You missed the point that I was making.
Which is that you're correct.
No.
And I'm wrong,
No.
And Lunno never succeeds
You've
on
correct.
anything.
Ibu, shut the fuck up. You've corrected me on a thing. You're right. Cool. I learned a new thing, but I associated casing with like English writing, not like a programmer thing. If that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Like somebody writing text and not
But the
programming.
functionality of how a case would be read via programming.
Yes. Anyway, we continue. We're at the flat now.
Yes.
Can Angie just like pop up behind Dov and be like, "So, what's your favorite color?"
I don't really have a favorite. I like most colors,
That's fair.
but I think greens suit me the best.
Oh my god, green is pretty.
Oh,
Green
after
does work
they
for
take
you.
the note, that's those.
I'm so mad you have the
And what's
best
your favorite
character.
color?
Because in my mind just went,
Usually I wear a lot of reds.
see you at me.
Nice.
It's all connected somehow.
Mark blushes a little bit. I'm their favorite color.
Did you say green?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like green.
this is a good color.
I had fun being blue once.
Yeah.
Blue.
I stole it from somebody.
You stole blue you stole the color from
It,
someone?
it was
I
a
stole
whole
his
thing.
blue.
It was something that happened.
Wait, how do you steal people's colors? I didn't even know this.
I don't know. They gave me a potion.
Above their head, it was just a potion that makes you blue.
But where do you get the potion that makes you blue?
What? Wow, just out them immediately. That's wild. Carry on, roll it out.
I don't think it was a potion though, but it was some kind of magic thing. Because
Was I not supposed to say that?
look, I gave the blue back. It's okay. I'm no longer blue. Unless you see me as blue, and maybe I just don't see the blue.
And she's very confused. They thought that was just not, like, they had no idea that was supposed to be kept secret.
Sometimes Davin lapses and turns blue, but only for a couple seconds.
It's a thing that happens.
Medical anomaly.
It might happen in my sleep, but I don't know because I don't watch myself when I sleep.
It's part of her being a druid.
Have you seen a doctor for that?
No, I don't think I need to.
It's perfectly normal.
Are you sure?
Next time I'll ask them if I can
Do I
borrow
turn blue
their
in my
blue.
sleep?
No.
I've never watched you sleep. I just met you.
Probably
I know,
not.
but I'm wondering. Do I?
I don't know. I'm gonna go in my room and look for the vial that I scraped off the mimic on the first day of school.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's your room, you know where your things are.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make you roll to find something in your own room that
Yeah.
you place somewhere.
Imagine.
I'm gonna go in my room and slam my head against the wall and then come back.
You have to roll in order to do that. Make sure you can find the wall.
No, I go
It's an
grab.
armed attack roll.
5.
Yeah, you missed the wall, I guess. I don't know what I can tell you.
No, I think I just hurt myself. I think it was
You
a
do like
bad roll.
you
if
do
I-
like a
if
Charlie
the,
Brown,
the
you
wall
like
hits
miss and
me.
you do a flip and you land. Same consequence.
You failed miserably at hitting your head against the wall.
Well, I mean, I add.
You're like too depressed to
9.
bonk your head. You just like set it
It
there
doesn't
gently.
matter.
Imagine Ryan's, it says it to be where it's like you had to roll a nat 20 in order to do that.
That'd be ridiculous.
It'd be great.
Zombies are easier to hit.
What do you mean?
Zombies have an AC of 8.
Nice.
Um,
Easier than a wall.
I go and grab it out from underneath my bed.
Okay.
Yeah, I come out like nothing happened, but you got I disappear into my room. You guys hear a loud thunk, and then I got horns.
Just one.
So true.
Yeah, just one.
Just one.
Just one, and then I come back out.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you hammer something?
Mm-hmm.
Is your room okay?
No,
Yeah.
you got that vial?
Yes, right here.
Is it cleaned out? Because, like, I know you dumped the thing up, but have you actually, like,
I
scrubbed
mean, I
it?
scrubbed it out with my finger. I can get some, like, soap.
You have fingers under there.
I show you, like, they're, like, slightly more fingery feathers at the end.
So that's where they get chicken fingers from.
No! Do not.
We can't take chicken.
Common misconception. But it is true what they say about fish sticks.
So, what is...
I will never
That's a
eat
big
chicken
fish.
fingers ever again.
Yeah.
Angie just like stares into the void. I will never eat chicken fingers ever again.
So, what does
Those
the vial look like
Those are
currently?
feral.
At this point, it just looks like almost like Pharaoh's
What's
fluid,
the
but
one?
it's
No,
kind of
chicken
black and
chicken
There's, like,
fingers
one,
it's just
uh,
ground chicken logs.
I read this Donald Duck comic
Hell
as
yeah.
a kid.
Okay.
Luno did.
Time to do
Where Donald Duck's cousin, like Agatha or something,
Yes.
shows up to Donald Duck's house with a gun
Hell yeah.
and says that her very first words is, "I'm going duck hunting." Which
Is
Donald
she a duck?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I mean, we have Goofy and Pluto in the same
I
universe.
understand, but them being cousins does not mean they're both ducks.
Well, yeah.
yeah, no, they're both ducks. And Donald Duck's words that have so many implications on the Disney universe is, "But why me? I'm domesticated."
I don't think we can talk, and that's as much Disney as we can talk about this session.
So I think
Before
that's-
they all sue it. No more Disney. They're gonna sue us. That's it. That's the
As we
limit.
say Mufasa every freaking
No,
session.
no. That's not referencing Disney. That's your name. They can't get you for that.
the 6 viewers who watch the things. They're
One
kind
of
of
them
gonna
is
sue us.
Disney.
One of them is Disney.
Mr. Disney.
Thank you, Mr. Disney, for listening to us.
Disney.
He's listening to us from his cryogenic chamber. What the hell? That's our...
All you got is time.
We should start a Patreon just for Mr. Disney. Anyways.
So that's Luno's response is, I'm domesticated.
That was a joke.
Yeah, that didn't. We
could-
don't have to have that happen in canon.
No.
it's funny.
No. Ollivander says that, but then looks at Luno and goes, "It was a joke. I cook all the time. I know where chicken fingers come from. I've slaughtered chickens before."
Do you feel like you need to wash it out, or am I good to just like?
It'd be worth it to just, and I can just walk up to the sink, take a little
What
dish
was
soap out.
that?
Don't worry about it. It's too high pitched, so I changed it.
Yeah, it was
Given
very...
the fact that whatever was in there turned into a solid, I feel like you really should wash it.
I'll never
Probably.
click it again.
It's hidden
I
on
just think
block.
that-
Little sponge and this would be easier technically.
Stick my finger in. I can't press digitation.
Easily enough. Jar's clean.
Perfect.
There
Hey,
you
that
go.
works. Here, I will
Yeah.
carefully uncork it.
Put it
Okay.
on the desk.
And,
it'll count
like-
in front
I
of you.
cast press digitation and I take a little bit and I put it in the other jar.
Hey, that works. Don't even have to worry about touching it. And then
I knew I was gonna make him roll for that.
Yeah, I know.
And
Stop.
then
I'm sitting over here waiting on him to finish talking.
This is why I'm here, so that when they do goofy stuff, I go, wait.
And then I attempt to cork both of them and hand one back to Luno.
Easily done.
Alright, there's your sample. Here's my sample.
I think every time they say attempt, you have to make them roll for it.
Imagine. But if you don't say attempt, then you just get away with not rolling.
I killed the Tiamat the dragon.
You did it.
You said it, so that's how the game works.
Sure.
You just say it with confidence and it just works.
Yeah, with gusto.
In this universe, the secret is real.
I do, in fact, figure out everything there is to know about the Black Goose stuff. It just happens.
I'm actually the one who did it.
Yes, thank you, Ollivander.
Can't you tell?
I
It's
hope you
ink.
portray us like this.
I'm
Ollivander,
from
you think every
from-
substance is ink.
from Bendy.
Oh, no.
Mr. Ink Machine himself.
Mr.
Oh, no.
I'm
Mr.
bending the ink machine.
Mr.
I've forgotten about that
How have
entirely.
you forgotten about it? We're getting a movie.
We're getting a fucking movie? Does anyone even care about that game?
No,
Did
not
I think
anymore.
so?
Not anymore.
I haven't heard about it in years.
It's
Well,
a very small fan base now. It is pretty much all the people who are like super loyal to it.
The loyalists.
The loyalists, the bendy
Must
loyalists.
be executed.
No!
Bendy genocide went real hard. That's not what happened.
Bendy and the Ink Machine genocide run.
Never let
no.
you take over the world.
Imagine getting an Undertale movie.
That'd be
watch
interesting.
that.
That
I
would be
would watch
interesting.
that.
Dude, we're getting Deltarune. We're getting the rest of it.
It would be a better TV show.
True.
It would be a better TV show. That as a Netflix series, it'd go hard.
I've never even.
And then
Animated or live action?
Animated.
obviously, I mean,
It's gotta be animated.
and it's
Have you guys
after.
seen Hollywood right now? It's obviously gonna be live action.
It's gonna be live
I
action.
hate to tell you.
The first season is the game, and
as Chris.
No!
Chris
Holy
Pratt
shit,
as
that's Jack Black as Sans on
Jack
Yes!
Black as
you know the cool thing
my
about
gosh.
doing Undertale as a TV show? Nobody does Fisk because Fisk doesn't talk. there is no main star.
Isn't it Frisk?
It's
Frisk.
with an
Frisk.
R.
You fucked me up.
Nah, that's who they're gonna cast Jack Black as. Frisk is gonna sing.
Fisk, the guy from Spider-Man.
Yeah! Kingpin! Two Fisk is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Shit, we talked about Disney again.
Damn it!
Spider-Man's Sony.
Brother.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
bad news.
I got bad news.
It's like two...
Kingpin isn't Sony.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's just Spider-Man.
They only own Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna see Iron Man fighting Fisk.
There's Jasper.
Iron Man and Captain America fighting Kingpin.
Also, hate to be that guy. Kingpin is a Daredevil villain.
This is true.
Yep.
Oh, I
And
thought...
Daredevil's definitively Marvel.
Dang it.
Daredevil is
I was getting them confused.
dead. They killed him.
Well, because of
Nice, back to
Spider-Verse.
TV series.
Yeah, yeah.
In the
Literally
t-
right now.
In the TV series,
Yeah.
they killed.
What?
They made a
The new
second one?
Yeah, there's a new TV series.
Fuck.
Fuck, I have to watch
series.
that now.
Is he
Damn.
alive?
Daredevil Reborn.
Yeah.
And it's still ongoing,
This
so...
is
ongoing.
this is unsurprising because in the comics he dies like every other
Yeah.
fucking.
I mean,
Hi.
which superhero doesn't die at least once in the comics?
No, but Daredevil specifically does
Yeah.
a lot.
It's kind of a shtick.
Yeah.
That and being blind.
That,
You are known for two things.
two things: dying and being blind.
In that order.
Wait a minute. Fuck. I made Daredevil. R is Daredevil.
We probably should...
Being blind
That's
and
fine.
being dead.
Mr. Disney's not gonna find it. It's too
Yeah,
deep
it's
into the
okay.
episode.
I only scrub through so much.
What?
Mr.
Everybody,
Disney, we
everybody
like-
say a curse word so that they skip this part. Fuck.
Ass.
That's not okay. Whatever. We fucked this up already. We were at the flat. I slammed my head on the wall. We just did the thing with the ink.
And just
mimic
concern for
goop.
your well-being.
No, we didn't. You didn't see that.
Yeah, but they heard
You heard a thump.
noises.
Yeah,
They think you need therapy.
No, they were hammering something into the wall.
I had to hang something on the wall.
What were you hanging on the wall?
I'm a painter.
That was a
Several
very urgent
things.
need to hang something on the wall.
Yeah, because it's been sitting in the corner of my room as painters do.
So you walk into the flat, you hang something on the wall, and you come back out.
Are you
With a-
are you bullying me for
With a
ADHD?
single hammer. With just so accurate that all it needs is one and it's done. No, like...
Well,
Line
yeah.
up the painting.
Do you know how many times I've done this?
Hey,
No, I
Angie.
don't actually.
I don't know what
Like
you've been up to
62,
this past
a lot.
week
Couple
or so,
times.
but
That's a lot.
you
1
wouldn't
week.
happen,
Literally 1 week.
True.
you
One
wouldn't
week.
happen to know where the summoning area is, would you?
Is this summoning?
You know where the summoning area is. They just didn't let you in because it was for second years.
Yeah, but like,
Wait, I didn't even know there was a summoning area.
wait, do I?
Also,
know?
I genuinely
was
remember
there-
nothing from last week.
Okay, never mind.
If you read the student handbook,
I don't think. Wait, there's a student handbook.
Is that not
Yeah,
kind of
it's not-
silly that it would be closed off the first year?
I made that up.
It's set up because the club, there's a club for it specifically where it's conversating with extra dimensional and holy beings, and it's like negotiating contracts, how to pray, and all that stuff. It's set up as a second year club. Yes, it's goofy, but that is how it is set up.
Also, I think it makes perfect sense because we don't want a bunch of newbie warlocks here summoning Satan into the middle of Kempton Academy.
But that sounds like
Also
fun.
fair.
But wouldn't you rather have it, like, sectioned off with teachers there than being like, yeah, I'm gonna go into the woods and I'm gonna summon my patron, summon Satan?
I think the idea is don't do it until you're ready.
This is a magic school.
Yes, I understand that, but like,
This is a magic school.
This is an abstinence school.
I understand this.
Abstinence.
I understand this. I'm not saying that works, but also laws exist that
Sorry,
people
being
break
too
all the
loud.
time. They told me not to rob a bank. Stealing is bad. It was a different me, different time. They told me not to steal things. They told me not to lie to people because that's laws or whatever. But people break those all the time.
It's illegal to
I'm
lie?
not sick. Sometimes. Depends on where you are. It's perjury. But
Alright, so here's my proposition.
Thank you.
Was it that guy that cheated on his wife?
What?
Here's my proposition. Lunno, Daimhin, and Angie, you three can go look through the library for mimics and eldritch balm. And Ollivander, you and I can go attempt to summon my patron.
Works for me.
I'm requesting you so that I can have a babysitter, basically.
are you gonna be okay?
I'm gonna be fine.
Watch out. Watch for Lunno.
What do I do?
You wanna come with
You can
us?
go wherever you want.
You're summoning a patron thingy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to a god.
When do you get to see the cool stuff?
That's not a god.
I need a cool
Doesn't have to
library.
be.
Steel Agni's not a god.
Oh, okay.
They don't talk to God. I'm trying to, but
Some of them are really easy. You just gotta talk to the right ones.
no, well, that's boring
I mean,
for me.
it's-
I want to talk to the ones that are dying.
That's a little harder.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Oh my back. Good dog. Go back.
So do we head out to the library?
You got this, little bug?
Library time.
You gonna keep them together?
Well, of course, but are you gonna be okay?
Watch out for Lunno.
I don't know. I've got Ollivander with me though, and Mark.
Thank you!
Mark, you watch over him.
Between these two, I should be okay.
Ollivander's giving you a look like,
You think it's a good idea to go Warlock? If CEO Aggie's gonna be there, I might be able to talk to him real
no.
quick.
I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a terrible idea.
But he's gonna be right there.
I think you're on a great path, personally.
Oh, okay.
Hey Mark.
Yeah, what's up?
If
Oh, you're right. I don't want to step on your toes. I'm not gonna take your thing.
We can do some strength training if you want.
Maybe.
Yeah, I will need a little bit of privacy whenever I'm actually doing
How
the
intimate
talking.
is this conversation?
Well, it doesn't like being around people very much.
Well, how'd you meet him? You're people.
Yeah, I went into a bog that
They're
I
a
wasn't
creature.
supposed to.
That's rude.
They said that about themselves.
Hey,
I am indeed
that's
a creature.
rude.
How is that
Be
rude?
nice to my friend Kid.
I am literally a creature. Everyone is a creature. Who
That's
is
Yeah,
alive.
rude.
point there.
Whoa.
A
Whoa.
creature is something lacking sentience.
No, a creature is any kind of being that is not a plant. That
What about Rudy?
That's a really.
Creatures.
This is a really. You are trying to define something so vague and undefinable.
You know what?
Are,
You're right.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
leave it
sitting
there.
here for 20 minutes
It
being
can be
like,
an honorary creature.
what is a creature?
Yeah, you know what? That's a very existential question.
What about
that
the teacher of Arelda Lang, the dryad lady?
Look, we will leave the
I have so many
extremely
questions.
existential question of what is a creature alone.
Maybe that's something to ask CEO Agni.
That's a good idea.
I'll see if I can remember to mention it.
I can write down for you. And can Angie pull out a piece of paper and start
it's
writing
okay.
it down?
It's okay. I can write it down.
Yeah, Ollivander is that's
Will you?
that's kind of.
I'm writing things down all the time.
Okay. But if you ever
He
want me
writes
to,
out. No, it's good. Thank you though. Be safe. We get up to some chaos.
Can I get initiatives for the split?
What do you have for your initiative bonus?
It doesn't just roll.
Okay.
It
It doesn't matter. It's just determining who goes first.
There, go first.
19.
What? Aw. Did you roll the same number?
Oh, well, I thought.
What did you roll?
Oh, she was just reading off what I got.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you rolled it.
Do I
I was
need to roll?
confused as fuck.
No.
I figured. Was also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going.
I got 17.
What'd you get? 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said and I thought you rolled a low number.
What are you doing?
I'm missing one. Because it doesn't exist yet.
Oh yeah, sorry. Write your character's name.
Sure.
What color do you want?
They got.
Anyone you wish.
From my perspective,
Yeah, that's John.
there's John.
They got a 19. I got 17. So it's the other way.
Okay.
Have John.
Okay.
Free John.
Jonathan.
You asked initiative, but then you didn't put it in initiative order.
You're right.
Cup of John.
Okay. Cool.
And now you gotta read left or right to left.
No, that's how I usually
No,
do it.
that's
Oh, you do actually do it?
Yeah, I do it with you guys as way being correct.
Okay.
That's
I
really.
just set them all up there, and then got told the wrong numbers in the wrong orders.
Oops.
And then I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna fix it because I knew which way it was correct. But
What are
then I got
you-
chastised
If
to
you want
fix
to
it.
double sided.
What are
Normally
you
you do
good
it-
at?
Huh?
What are you good at?
If you want to double sided.
As in.
What are you good at? This is not a complicated question. I don't know why you're spending so much time thinking about it.
Like spells and stuff.
Oh, I can do
Like, are you a wizard? Are you a cleric?
No, I'm
Are
a
you-
wizard.
Okay. What kind of wizardry?
That seems very personal to ask on somebody's first day here.
Okay, you don't have to tell us.
I meant more like skills. What skills do you have?
Angie just kind of looks around the room, kind of like just
What are you
trying
good
to
at?
avoid the question.
What are you? I see. Like, I'm very persuasive. I can also play instruments. I'm pretty good at that.
I'm good at the bonk.
That isn't very you can make potions,
I made one potion and it
I
wasn't
can
good.
read
and it got me a cloak.
And?
It got me like a 200 gold value.
Okay.
But I think that was more on you
Whenever my mom
than
found out that I
me.
could do
You don't
it,
know that.
I don't.
She told me that
Mufasa
it was
the
very
person
improper
knows.
and very rude to read people's minds without their permission, so I don't do it very much.
That's good.
For your
at least.
information, I'm good at nature
Don't
and
read my mind, please.
I
There's nothing
mean,
interesting in there.
Apparently, and a little bit of deception.
This one's good with animals.
Sick.
This is a medicine
Good at
person,
healing, yes. And
you're perceptive, right?
I try to be.
yeah, she can see stuff.
They can see things pretty good. What about you?
I mean, I can
Is it racist to say you have evil eyes?
rewind time a slight bit, but not by much.
Well, I don't know
I
if
mean,
racism
I
is
can do
owls
that
have good
ish.
eyes too.
true. See the dark very well.
I'm trying to ask you what your proficiencies are.
Yeah, but you're.
What are you
See,
good
you-
at?
but-
Was the simplest?
I mean, I would be in the same boat as you. Was what are you good at? I mean, Darwin's good at crafting. You wanted to tell you that?
I also then
Like-
then I also specified I am persuasive.
Angie's over here just like, I don't know what to say, because
Angie has an 18 in intelligence.
Kid just says that.
No,
out loud.
Kid
Yeah,
does not say that
imagine.
out loud.
Imagine.
Social skills are not the same.
Yes.
I am proficient in investigation and deception. And I don't know. I am good at picking up heavy things. What about you? We're sharing here. If you want to be a part of the group, I need to know what you're good at.
Angie just looks uncomfortable.
Listen.
You're really good at history. You're really good at investigation.
I mean, I like history, so I guess I can,
You have
Like-
a good memory.
no, my memory sucks. I probably shouldn't have said that.
Well, there'll be plenty of time to figure out what you are and aren't
So
good
we're
at.
going to the library, right?
Perfect. You do great with history. There's a lot of
Great.
history.
Anyway, I'll inspire you then,
Cool.
because I'm getting
Mixed signals.
mixed signals from this other person I don't know.
That's a D4.
I mean,
yeah.
she just told you history.
I'll be right back.
He's right behind you.
I'm sorry. I will be right back.
You got glitter on your butt.
Ha! Glitter butt.
No, let's keep doing this bit. I think this is funny.
Angie's just uncomfortable because they don't really remember any information about themselves that much. So they're just like...
I'm kind of... I hate saying this out loud. And I'll
But
get
you're
you...
not.
I'll get your... You're right. That was pretty good.
I'm catching on to what you're putting down.
I'll leave it to everybody else here, but so far I've kind of taken the lead in most scenarios here and like deciding what we're gonna do ultimately.
Ollivander's just trying to delegate the role of leader to the group.
I'm not
so good.
I'm not trying to, and I'd rather not, but it seems like nobody else is gonna do it.
I totally
I
get
have
that.
the capacity to.
What?
Nothing.
If you have something to like, I'm not gonna get offended.
You say that.
Say your snide remark.
I think each of us are capable of taking executive action.
And you all have
Very good
constantly
leadership.
done this before. I'm just saying, usually when we're all together, I'm the one that does that.
True.
I think Daimhin would make a great leader.
I would make a great leader.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, it's me, and this is how the sort of cards have fallen. So I like knowing what people are good at, so allocating them to the right task is, I'm aiming for manager,
He's
a
trying to
management
figure
position.
out how they can use
Yes.
you.
I am trying to decipher how to best use you in the upcoming battle.
I
We have a battle coming up.
Maybe, probably,
I
sometimes.
Well,
Eventually.
We never really see it coming, don't we?
No.
I like solving mysteries, I guess.
Anything
So
like the
that's
slotty
something I can
exam.
kind of do.
that might be coming up shortly.
Okay.
And she looks very uncomfortable and mildly panicked at the question.
Good track.
So
Everybody good?
everyone knows what we're doing?
Sounds like.
I guess.
Going to library, right?
Yes.
Library.
You
Okay,
three are
cool.
going to the library, us three going to patron summoning area.
Yeah, let's go. Angie already starts darting out the door and heading towards the library area.
So where are we summoning the guy at?
That one's really suspicious.
Wait, what?
That kid,
Oh,
kind of suspicious.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what to
I'm
make.
getting some mixed vibes.
I don't know what to make of her, but we'll see.
They just don't. I'm not getting a positive aura from it.
I mean, I'm not really getting a specifically negative one either, so I guess we'll just wait and see.
I think on a chart there's positive, bad, and neutral, and then about right there, a little bit below neutral. Suspicious is the best way I would describe it.
I mean, whenever we regroup, we can see what Lunno has to say.
Really don't do that. Legitimately,
No,
really
no,
don't
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
What are you about to do?
I made a joke that I was gonna lick the resin, unfinished
Not a good
resin.
idea.
You're gonna get the
It's
cansker.
It's been cured.
It's been cured, but it's still
Oh,
be
little-
careful.
Yeah.
Hot little. Call the Amber Lamb.
Also, did Daimhin and Lunno
Yeah.
also follow? Because
Yes.
Angie just immediately darted out
If
the
you
door.
bolted
I
out,
bolted
would
out
be
as well.
following. I've built up the instinct. Someone leaves, I'm following them pretty rapidly. If you don't then I have to track them.
With Daimhin in the group? Yeah.
Dom bolts, someone's gotta be there.
Real.
I've
I'll
escaped
repeat my
before.
question. Where are we summoning the guy at?
So
we can
the
try to
wet
go
man?
to the place. I'm sure, even though it's for second years, they'll let you in.
yeah, I'll go see. Because I understand why it's a second year class, because I imagine a lot of people are trying to learn how to be a warlock, but don't have an actual patron yet.
Oh, so you're saying you're ahead of the game?
Well, I mean, they have the class is mostly
yes,
about how
yes.
to communicate with your patron, and then I already know how to do that. So
Kids bragging.
Do you?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, there's. Never mind. Let's just do this.
So I guess we're gonna make our way towards wherever the summoning area is.
Okay. So you head to where the area is for that. and you are met with a large wooden door that opens up into what is almost a large white void-esque room. You see one other student in here, sitting in a chair, seemingly talking to themselves.
Oh.
Well, we can't bother that guy.
Yeah, I have a feeling if I do something here, it's going to bother that guy.
I think this room is specifically catered to having it not bother the people around you.
Yeah.
Do you
Just
enter
sit.
the room? Like, truly enter?
I'm going to... Well, first I'm going to look around and see if there's anyone who looks like maybe a teacher or someone who might be in charge of any kind of...
Is there a plaque or anything on, like, by the door?
No
It's just
information
one big
plates.
room.
It's a big white void room. They have not entered it yet.
I'll go in.
You enter it. You are the only person in the room.
Can I leave the room?
Yeah.
I leave the
You
room.
leave the room. You now see the man sitting in a chair in the room.
It is
To
when
you, Ollivander walks in, standing there, and walks right back out.
So when I went in, that guy disappeared. So like,
Okay.
it's like a extra dimensional sort of.
That is extremely convenient. Yeah.
By technicality, this is a multi-dimensional plane because it's a bunch of people existing in the same place, but not.
But it's also
It's fucked.
it's also extra.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it
very
is,
extra.
it is a space that is not this space, but is
Yes.
another space.
Yeah, I guess I'll go in.
All right, you enter, and to you, you are seemingly alone.
Okay.
Oh God, I can't. They fucking left now. I can't.
You can only watch.
I
from the
can't. I
doorway.
can't do anything now because they've gone in.
Mark looks up to you. So what happens now?
Well, I was gonna help them, but they kind of went in without.
Oh, you can't hear them outside the room anymore. By the way,
Can they see us on the other side of the room?
they can see the door still, but the door is shut for them.
Can you cast message? I wonder if that's something that works.
I can.
Probably not.
No, because it does not work. It does not work either. They have to be on the same plane as me.
Oh,
You are not.
okay. Checks out.
But you can watch.
Mark, stay here.
All right.
I mean, I can't help them if like, because if I go in, it's gonna be another thing anyway.
I
So
think so. So where are you going?
in the room,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try some.
Sure. Mark sits down and just kind of like props the door open to keep an eye on everything. Should I do something? Like, what's the protocol here? Do I just kind of wait for you to come back?
I mean, I'm definitely coming back.
Okay.
So yeah, wait for me to come back. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll wait here. Good luck. Alright, you're in the room first. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna do my usual, like, stand with my, fingers, my thumb and middle fingers touching, arms outstretched, close my eyes.
You start screaming.
No! And, slowly start to hover as my focus hones in more. And then I'm gonna say, "See you, Agni? I have news. There's some crazy things going on at Kempton. Someone's maybe infiltrated. There's this stuff called eldritch balm that's been going around, and I got some on me, and whenever they tried to treat it, it kind of like sizzled and started to glow, and then I got really violent and aggressive. And I don't really know what to make of it, but it is eldritch in origin, and it's the same stuff that that I collected off of the mimic. So I don't
Feel your throat starting to fill with water.
I don't think that mimics usually.
Like last time, your nose fills with water. You feel it start to pour out of the orifices of your face. The room starts to slowly flood around you. An inch at first, before the steam spirals around, forming. Notably, you feel something stuck, lodged in the back of your throat. Something solid, not water.
I'm gonna try to like cough it out.
Alright, make a constitution check for me, please.
Constitution saving throw or check?
Check.
Okay. Flat 3.
Flat 3?
Oof.
You can't seem to get it out. Seal Agni appears before you. What have you found?
Am I
An
able to speak?
infiltration? Yeah, it's just hard. It hurts.
So there's this, I guess it's a grunk going around and infecting people with this black goo. I don't really know what's going on, but it's eldritch balm. The nurse took a sample. They're sending it to the city Kempton to try to get it analyzed, but no one really knows what's going on, and it's eldritch in origin, so I figured, you might know something about it.
Eldritch Balm is a byproduct. Some people are given it as a gift from their patrons. Some people are given it as a curse, like yourself. You feel like Seal Agni's form reaches towards you and the smoke enters your mouth. The steam fills up and you feel the solid object get snatched and then ripped out of your throat. And you see a small globule of the Eldritch Balm.
Oof. Yeah, that's the stuff.
Why are you conversing with another?
I'm not. One of my friends got it on his hands, and then he touched me on the shoulder, and it just seeped into my skin, and it turned it all goopy.
It appears Kempton is having a malicious patron this year.
So, the entire school?
No. A student or a collection of students worship a patron that wishes to do harm to the rest of the student body, whether that be to weaken the next generation or to stifle the growth of the students around you. It is unclear.
Interesting. Also, one thing worth noting, whenever Mark touched me initially, and I contracted the Eldritch Balm, I kind of became a game piece for a little bit there.
A side effect of sorts. The stuff is used in creations of small pranks, making mimics, bringing things to life, altering the physicality of one thing to another. Depends on the intention of the user and the intention of the patron. Eldritch Balm can have all kinds of effects, depending on its nature and the patron who makes it.
So, you've been around a lot. Can you think of any beings, either pre-sleep or present, that might be interested in shrinking people?
Shrinking people, no. Causing chaos, thousands.
Yeah, I guess that is a very vague thing.
Well, Diminiscule the Great may have reasons to shrink others.
I suppose that would make sense.
Write it down, write it down!
I was about to.
He's canon!
So,
I can't wait to meet that guy.
Three fucking games from now, someone's gonna worship Diminiscule the Great. I'm calling it.
He's got to be a neutral one.
Yeah.
Completely
He doesn't give a
just,
shit.
nah.
he just
No.
He just wants to make things small.
What if everything was real small?
he's just a really big
Do you have,
fan.
he's like Thanos. What if everything was real small? There's so many resources.
Yeah.
Everything would be great.
Apple would feed 40 people.
Yeah. He's a good guy. You know what? I
Good.
take it back. He's
Good.
neutral good.
Neutral good.
Warlock patron for the ages.
Everyone has to use the kid version of all the trucks that we have
Yeah.
to get things. We can't
Use regular ones.
use the regular ones anymore.
It's like that really bad movie Downsize.
You get enlarge, reduce, but you can only cast reduce.
For free though.
For free.
He gives it to you. It's a gift.
Yeah.
Carrying on.
It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but Honey, I Shrunk the Entire World.
No. Just the people.
Well, yeah.
We need all the resources
I-
big.
I Shrunk Humanity.
There
What
we
if
go.
you make the world bigger and leave all the people the same?
Then
What's
we would
the
get
difference?
crushed by gravity. Sure.
I mean, that
Carrying
wouldn't
on.
change if you...
You got real small. Carry on.
I guess he'd be denser. I don't know.
So the mimic that we fought first day, that wasn't actually a mimic. That was like a byproduct.
A mimic is a mimic by a name any other.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it was created by someone.
Yes.
Okay.
A byproduct of some eldritch balm.
Okay. Yes, that's what I was gathering. So, what would you suggest that I do to attempt to tackle this problem? Because we know roughly what the guy who got Mark with the goo looks like. He's a grung, we know that much, and he wore a hooded cape. Like, there's not a lot to go off of, but we have a starting point, and we know where he was last seen.
Do you want legitimate advice?
Yes.
Wait until this being interferes with your classes again. Wait for more evidence. Try to triangulate them. Going student by student, grung by grung, and ringing the bell is only going to cause more issues.
That's a good point. Yeah.
To my record, Kempton has about 50 grungs in the student body. I don't think you want to make that many people upset with you.
No, that would be problematic. Although, if you know how many grungs are warlocks, that could narrow it down.
I do not.
Okay.
I keep tabs on my patron relations. I have you.
That's fair.
I don't have a patron. I just said that on my bed.
I misspoke.
What would be the other way? You have a patient.
Wards.
There you go.
Wards.
Well, I couldn't think of.
Children, little child.
I was like
I
a worshiper.
Ward is a good
just
word.
realized-
Ward is a good one.
Baby.
Acme and Angie just switched 2 letters
Yeah,
around.
it's like...
It's you!
It's all good.
We're ready to be suspicious.
Secretly, said like the universe I bleeped out was whichever one that I was just like I'm from the plane that I'm secretly the.
We discussed what
kids-
plane you're from. How dare you?
I'm secretly Kit's Patreon.
Patreon?
I tried.
Follow me on Patreon.
Look, I tried.
Patreon.
Warlock patron, but they
Patron.
sell feet pics.
That'd be a fun.
Patreon.
Instead of levels, it's
That'd be a fun way to
Patreon?
set up the Patreon.
Yeah, like
where
a-
it's like a warlock
it's-
giving it away. You roleplay
Patron.
the Patreon.
Like the deity's name is Patreon,
It's
and
funny. They're a warlock of wealth for sure.
yeah, it for sure. It's all about wealth. To talk
level
talk
five?
with your
No, tier 5. Tier
I'm
5.
a tier 5 warlock.
to talk to your patron, you must.
Did you pay your subscription? Your tithe?
Is it monthly or per talk?
We're coming up
It's
with
per talk.
so many
Per
good
talk.
patron.
Combine them all
Have
into
you
one
seen
Patreon.
my NPCs notes?
Uh-oh.
It's nutty. I
Not all
created
of them.
so many bullshit that nobody's gonna talk to or understand.
Oh no.
I will befriend them all eventually.
Well, I guess that's everything
Collect
for
them
now.
all.
Thank you
Why not?
for making time for
it
this
is not possible.
and for the insight. I do appreciate it.
But I wanna.
And also for getting the
Rufus
Eldritch
is
Balm
gonna
out of my-
100%
my
the D&D
personal
campaign.
campaign.
No problem.
Collect all the achievements.
Please.
Try and
Sit a little
collect
bit.
my NPCs.
And you see it swirls with steam and becomes wet in a different, slightly different color. He puts it into a small bottle and hands it back to you.
Vintage steam.
Your own version,
Steam.
should you see
I
it
get
fit.
Steam achievements on
Thanks.
D&D?
What does it do, or is that for me to find out later?
And the room just
Find out
dissipates
later.
in water.
Very well.
Gotta love how the all-knowing the persons just never give the convenient information.
Alright, Kit's gonna put the vial
It's
in their
almost
bag.
like if you had a powerful NPC that knew everything, it would kind of suck.
Trivialize the fucking
Yeah, it
game.
would kind of suck as like a story point if they were like, "I'm gonna tell you everything."
True.
Yes. I have to give you enough tools to figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
That'd also be a fun
It's
one.
almost like
Have
there was
that
a
be our
certain
hint.
fortune teller that was in a similar
someone-
position.
Have someone with a patron that gives hints if they're stuck on work.
The hint master,
Imagine.
Well, Kit's gonna leave the room.
like Magic Man from
Yeah.
Adventure Time.
I
And you-
like your funny words, Magic Man.
I miss John F. Kennedy. Have you seen the reboot of that show? It's so bad.
It's so bad.
Why'd they make Lincoln like that?
I don't know, man.
What did they do to Lincoln?
Don't worry about it. You haven't
No
seen that
worries.
They,
show.
they shot him.
Oh my god.
Did you see the reboot to that show? It's rough. The first season's so good.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
And the second season is so soulless.
As
I mean, yeah,
most
they're
things
clones.
are.
Yeah, they're clones.
Yeah, they are clones.
Oh?
Don't worry
Don't
about it.
worry about it. You'll learn when you're older.
My history book didn't tell me
Spoilers
this.
for real life Abraham Lincoln.
It's a clone.
You learned it in college.
You telling me he didn't fight zombies with an axe?
That was George Washington.
No, that was Lincoln in the movie. They made a
Oh,
movie.
right,
They made
Vampire Hunter.
they made a
Yeah.
movie about
Abraham
Abraham Lincoln who
Lincoln's
fought
Vampire
zombies
Hunter.
with axes.
I forgot that existed.
Why did my history book conveniently leave out the interesting parts?
They just learned the boring stuff. It's propaganda.
Rude.
You know, Ruth, they have a saying: the winners write the history book. Who do you think won that war?
They did put
Oh,
they did
no.
put a bunch,
Vampires.
they did put a bunch of cool stuff in the history books. It's called the Bible.
I hate that.
There is
All right, Becca, come back.
Yep.
now for completely different theology.
I leave the room. No, you don't. Now we're all caught
On
up.
to you.
When I walk in the room, I'm gonna try to feel around and see if I can feel like any solid objects, any walls.
The
anything
only
like that.
object you can find is the door.
Okay. If I like paint, if I pull out my paints and I try to paint, like, does it stay?
It stays for a second, but it doesn't seem to want to.
What if I use my magic to do it?
Yeah, it'll stay
Okay.
for a bit.
I would like to begin painting a large, like, mural almost of, I don't know what they look like.
And the
so
school
it's
gets their consent?
It's
what
in a dimension.
the fuck are you talking about? I'm going to sort of, like, in the air paint this large mural of what I recall the star to look like from
Okay.
the charts in, and I have a very good photogenic memory
Sure.
because I'm a painter. And I'm going to, I mean, it's gonna look like a very sort of religious kind of mural of, like, this pink star.
You doing it out in space? You doing it on a canvas? Where is this being done at?
Just like
Just out in space.
just out here.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to use my magic to keep it
in one
there.
place.
Yeah. And I will sit down and, or like kneel, and then I'll close my eyes, fold my hands. All right. And in my head, all right, take two. Maybe this is a better place to do it. I don't know, but I'm giving this another shot because I can't keep doing this alone. And there is something clearly very wrong here. And normally I wouldn't care. I would just let it happen. But these people need you, and the world still needs you. I can't really use what you offer anymore, but that doesn't mean everybody else can't. I need to get to the bottom of this thing, because whoever is causing these issues does not have good intentions for the school, for the world at large, I imagine. And that would hinder my progress in trying to bring you back and accomplish something worthwhile with the time that I have left here. So you don't have to say anything, just tell me you're listening, at the very least.
Make a religion check for me, please.
Natural 20.
In your memory, when you painted the star, you remember it as this large, massive, shattered crystal spiraling in on itself. An infinitesimal loop of magic around it, Small. Very small. But something is there. Something is keeping this being alive to some degree. In your painting, you've captured that perfectly as a master landscape painter. And you see the painting shift. That light grows slightly brighter.
Thank you. And then he gets up and he walks away.
Takes a good bit of time to paint. Good bit of time.
Yes, it does.
We're gonna cut back to them. When you leave the room, you see the man that was sitting in the room, sitting outside with Mark. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine.
A lot of water.
Yeah, that's kind of my patron's thing. Sorry, I didn't cause any problems. Like, I didn't, like...
No. Emon,
Kit, nice to meet you.
it's nice to meet you. What year are you?
Not first year.
First year.
I know I'm probably not supposed to be here, but last time I tried to summon my patron, I tried to do it in the locker rooms because they had drains, and then I got in trouble.
No, you're okay. This room, yes, is for second years and beyond. No one's going to stop you here.
Okay, good to know.
That being said, they do meet here.
Mm-hmm.
The student mages of faith and the other group that is all about conversing with higher planes.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to be here when they're here.
What days do they meet?
I'm in student mages of faith. We meet on Jotir.
Okay.
Same day as Dead. Well, no, I actually can't be Jotir because I'm also in the Dangerous Society. Hold on, that's in my notes. They will meet on Nestir.
Okay. I will try to make note of that and avoid the area just so that y'all can do your thing.
For sure. You said you're first year, yes?
Yes.
Wonderful.
What's this person's name?
Amon. A-M-O-U-N. Amon.
A-M-O-U-N. Okay.
So what year are you?
I am a sixth year.
Oh, nice. So you've been doing this a while.
In fourth years are permitted to graduate, yes.
Mhm.
I've been here a bit longer than most.
So what do you specialize in, if you don't mind me asking?
When it comes to courses, I have completed all education required of me. I am here to continue my studies in faith, and I'm here to continue my studies in that which has been forgotten.
Okay. So you're studying like the time before?
Some.
Okay.
I am currently the acting club leader of the Dead Language Society.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that's
Not the teacher, the student lead,
Okay.
which every club had one. You didn't meet the one for Dead Language Society
Oops.
yet.
Because I hadn't met Dead Language
Yeah,
yet.
you haven't met with Dead Languages yet. His name's Amon.
Spoilers.
So, Warlock or Cleric?
oh, Warlock.
Paladin? Bloodhunter?
Yeah,
What
Warlock.
finds you? Warlock. My relationship is started as a Bloodhunter pact of sorts.
Interesting.
Eventually I turned to worshipping them as a paladin. So we're seeing how it goes.
Yeah. Hey, if it's working for you.
Sure. Your friend's going to be okay? He's been painting for a little while.
I'm gonna look back into the room.
By this point, the painting is finished and he's just sitting there.
He's probably fine. He does not necessarily this specifically. I've never seen this specifically, but he does paint a lot, so I guess whoever he's trying to commune with, probably appreciates art.
Hopefully. Good luck to you both.
Thank
I just
you.
wanted to make sure you're okay. Your friend Mark, he was worried about you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Did you tell him I said hi?
Oh, CO?
Yeah. Did you ask about the creature thing?
I did ask about the creature thing.
What did he say?
So he said that there is someone at the school who has some kind
That's not what I'm asking about.
Wait.
You said you were gonna ask him what the difference was between a creature and a person.
Oh, well, I was partially choking for half of that, so I forgot.
Sounds like you choked on the question.
You should have took Angie's notes.
I
Not the
knew
Margaret.
Kit was into weird shit.
He's okay. We'll ask him next time.
Yeah, we'll ask him next time. But I did find out what's going on partially with.
Well, you should just kind of wait. No sense in just telling me when Ollivander's right there. He's gonna be done in like a minute.
Well, I
There's a
can.
lot of repeated conversation pieces.
I can explain it to everyone whenever we reboot because we're all going to be back together.
You okay?
I love the fourth wall breaking. I love that
Mark
shit.
can get away with
I love
it.
that shit so much.
We're just we can just wait until we're back with everyone, and then we can like exchange our findings because Lunno and all of them are going to be looking, and then I have the information that I got, and then I don't know what Ollivander's getting, but
Okay.
we'll see if we can all put the puzzle pieces together.
Okay. Nauman is already left by this point. Probably about 5 or so minutes later, you would join them outside the room.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be choking in there a lot longer.
What do you mean?
I've seen it happen, like your throat feels. I've seen you.
Oh, yeah. No, it was relatively brief, but I do have information. It does know what the Eldritch
You
Balm
okay?
is, more or less.
You were ready for the bop?
But I guess
Clearly,
we
that was.
regroup with everyone else and then share notes.
Sure.
Alright, we will cut to you 3.
Sure thing.
You guys find yourselves within the library. Where are you going? What are you looking for?
Okay, so if we're trying to find this, and I hold up the sample of mimic bile,
They said to look for eldritch, right?
yeah, it's eldritch balm. So either we can try and seek out information on mimics, which this specifically is, and try and find it that way. We can see if there's a textbook on substances, magical and otherwise. Or I don't know.
What if we still-
there's something directly on eldritch, how do you say, entities or otherworldly creatures of that type, or people.
What if we each look for something different? Like, you could look for substances, I could look for the eldritch stuff, and if you want to look for... What was the other thing you said?
Monster stuff, or like stuff on like mimics specifically.
I can look through nature things.
I guess I'll
What
look
is the most
for...
nature of this problem?
True. You can find out.
Play to my strengths, you know. Strategize. Strategy.
Strategy.
I don't know if y'all watch Gab Smolders, but it is a reference.
Should I roll to see if I can try to find the
Can I roll to see if I
Or
recall the reference?
What specifically are you trying to find?
just like eldritch related books that seem like they would maybe have something to do with stuff like that.
Make an investigation check.
Cool. I got nat 20.
Oh,
Plus
Jesus.
Nice.
26.
Alright. You look around for documentation of different eldritch beings that may create
Why'd you
balm.
do this to me?
You find
It was lucky.
a student-led journal shoved between books.
It's
And
ruined now.
It's within the eldritch section. You pull it out, and inside of it is different students' what's the word? Experiences with various different patrons. It's all handwritten. Different students have been writing in here about, oh, I talked to this patron. Here's how they've been interacting with me. Oh, I've met this patron. Here's how they interacted with me. And it's different students talking about different patrons across like a 400-page book.
Interesting.
Maybe. Are you okay with like us rolling for different things specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I was going to roll to see if I could find something on like magical substances, common ingredients in magical components, that kind of thing, and see if there was an entry there about
Okay.
Eldritch Balm.
So you're looking for some kind of like medical dissertation or a chemical dissertation on
Right.
what Eldritch Balm is and how it's used.
Yes.
Okay.
Does inspiration apply for
Any
checks?
D20 roll, but you can choose to roll it after.
After? Okay, we're
Yes.
gonna hold on to it. That's a 2.
You wanna use your inspiration or no?
I don't know if the inspiration is gonna help any with that 2.
What are you rolling for?
Investigation.
So what's the total?
That's a 1 on investigation.
Let it go.
I think yeah.
Could be a 7.
It could be a 7.
Still not good.
Okay. Well,
Can we argue that it doesn't have to be investigation? It can be a different skill.
What other skill would you argue for?
For them, medicine. If they're specifically looking through medical
They're looking
things.
for the book right now.
I feel like that would make more
Why
sense
are
as
you?
investigation.
You
though.
guys realize there are people here who know where the books are,
Correct. You work at the library.
and you don't know where the books are.
You really, really do not know where the books are.
Yeah. Maybe after a little while, go find somebody who does.
well, we'll see what happens.
Dalvin
One on
looks up.
investigation.
Don't you work here?
Talon, what are you looking for?
What are you doing?
I want to look up. I guess I'll go to the automaton.
Okay.
And I'll go ask, specifically about. Do you think they would know about Eldritch Balm? The automaton? Because if I'm thinking about it as like a library computer, you can look up tag words or like certain words. Either that's in the blurb description or in the title. So I guess I will go up
In a way, you
to.
got the AO3 brain.
I will go up to the automaton and ask if there are any books about Eldritch Balm occurring in nature.
The Clockwork Archivist sits for a second thinking. Student ID, please. You give me your library card. They take it, scan it, and hand it back to you. We have one instance of Eldritch Balm in nature in mass quantity. Do you desire?
Yes, please.
They're on a list now.
Dolphin gets put on. Just
You're on the FBI watch list now. You just looked up how to make a bomb in the library computer.
You know, Dolphin would.
The archivist comes back with a small book, maybe about yay thick.
Oh, I don't need to go find it. You don't even tell me what. That's half the fun, going to find where the book is.
Do you want to go look for it yourself? You used your brain and did it the smart way.
You try
I know, but
try
I'm
to beat the automaton by.
You want to race him?
Yes! Do it. Do it.
No, I'm not gonna race the automaton. But like, I'm
They
thinking,
walk straight towards it.
Yeah.
because I'm
Well,
thinking
if it's
of
on the
it.
second floor, it goes ka-chugga chugga. You have to go find the stairs.
No, I climb the
And
automaton.
explain. They stretch up and then
Go,
grab
go,
the
go,
other
go.
layer and then pull themselves up.
I
You have to
climb.
go find the stairs as fast as possible. You bonk the floor so hard it sends you up.
Dalvin double
spinning you
jumps.
levitating
Looney
into
Tunes
the
logic.
I wall jump.
Celeste dash right there.
Becomes helicopter.
You have the mirthful leap. You are a satyr.
Side beat down dash. Recovery.
This bookshelf
the way-
is at an angle of 3 degrees.
The way my mind thinks about it is that if it was a library computer in our world, that it would be like, yes, it is in this section, on this shelf, in this.
But this library computer's
But
a person.
it's a
That can move
person
and have
that can
arms.
move. I'll go with them. I won't have the.
Just follow.
Yeah, I'll follow them. I feel like that is.
Sure. You follow
Best
into
of
a
both
section.
worlds.
You see not Lunno. You see Angie in the same section with this like student-made journal. It doesn't have a library tag on it. Nothing. And then you see him reach up to the top shelf, pull out a single book, and hand it down to you.
After. Sorry, were you gonna say something?
Go.
I was just gonna say, after he hands you the book and after Angie, like, after scrolling, like, looking through it a bit, said, just kind of shouts, "Hey guys, I think I found something. Don't know if it's, like, exactly what we're looking for, but it looks really cool."
Why are you shouting? This is a library.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I found something! Kind of whispered screams.
The book he hands you is a history of Feywild fracking. You know what fracking is? It's the gathering of oil.
Okay.
Interesting.
In this world, IRL, fracking is the gathering of oil.
Okay.
Mother fracker.
Congratulations, you guys learned a new word. Glad I can help.
I know
Again,
what fracker
Angie,
was.
like,
fine.
whisper shouts over to Dav and is like, "Do you know where Lunno
I'm on the
is?"
same row as you. Why are you shouting?
Well,
You can
because
just
it's
like.
fun.
Oh,
I feel like shouting.
But we're in a library. I got in trouble for
Do you
that.
know where Lunno is?
No,
Oh, we should find Lunno.
we should. But I have a book now, and you have a book.
We should probably give Lunno the books.
Make a
I'm not
perception
giving
check
Lunno
for me,
my
please.
book.
That is a nat 1.
You need to get these puzzle pieces out again. They have got luck.
Damn.
Brother.
You need to get someone to blow on it for you.
You lost Pastel. Pastel was looking for a book, and they were trying to help look for the book, and then Lunno turns around, and Pastel's just fucking gone.
Lunno.
I'm like off in the middle of like some random shelf.
You accidentally
somewhere,
went to the
What was the
bathroom.
book called?
scanning
Feywild?
around.
The history of Feywild fracking.
Mimics the ins and outs. I pull it off the shelf. I take 7 damage from the bite.
It was too literal.
When'd you get done writing?
This
Well,
did happen to me
I'd like to
already
make a
once.
perception check.
Being noticed.
15.
You see Lunno gliding between bookshelves looking for a book, and you see a man haphazardly walking towards Lunno, trying to get their attention, like, psst, 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 but Luno's not paying any attention.
I'm just gonna what?
Hey, Rick.
Oh, that's a person. That person, that's my friend. Did you need them?
They turn to you, and you see within the hood, it's Matrius.
Oh, hi, Matrice.
Jonathan, perfect. Come here.
What's up?
We had him quiet. It's the library.
I know.
Alright. You got a rock? Give me a rock.
Give you a rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have plenty of rocks. What kind of rock do you want?
Give me a rock.
smooth one? A bumpy one?
Does a 22 hit?
A 22 will hit, yeah.
I'm
Take
asking.
1 point of damage.
I'm asking what kind of rock. You haven't gotten hit yet. What kind of rock
Smooth,
do you want?
whatever.
Here's a smooth rock.
Thank you.
Wait, do you want a big one or a small one?
Small one.
Okay, here's a small one.
Big
Thanks.
rock one.
They hand you a stick of dynamite.
I turn around, I don't see anything. I investigate the source of the.
Ludo!
I
have to roll to see if you see them, yeah.
You lost Pastel, and Pastel's on the ground trying to.
Luno's so out of it. Oh shoot!
Got too hyper focused.
Sorry, scoot closer.
You're flying. You should probably land.
Yeah, land closer.
In the air.
Come on. He takes both of your hands. Angie, you see this weird man you've not seen before take your 2 compatriots and like just start walking up to the 2nd floor.
I'm just kind of following them.
Sure.
Can I, actually, like, and she's just like, can I follow? I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh, this is our friend. He's researching with us.
Sure, whatever, come on.
Who are you?
Don't worry about it. Come on. He leads you
So-
guys up to the 2nd floor.
He's an old friend.
Zach. What's his name?
2nd floor.
Second floor?
Sorry, I figured like we're actively going up to the 2nd floor. For dramatic effect, I was trying to like delay the name.
Yeah.
I like to think
Second
that
floor.
Pastel is behind, like.
Wherever dressed on the second floor.
You can have her jump on top of it.
No, I think it's funny that like
As
like
we're
Pastel's
going
trying to
upstairs.
keep up with Luno.
Second floor?
And,
What
they
are we
get with her,
doing?
and everybody just goes upstairs. Pastel's just behind, like, wait,
And he's just
Wait.
like, hey, second floor, what
Pastel's
exactly are
trying
we
to get
doing?
my attention still.
Shush.
They're chasing after you, but
We're
you
in the
guys
library.
keep moving.
And he leads you guys up to the 2nd floor. You guys go to the 3rd floor. And you guys find a familiar bookcase. The chained library from the house, from the mansion. He pulls it away from the wall, and you see splattered all along the back is black, viscous ooze. It's connecting the bookcase to the wall.
When did that
Probably
happen?
not
Can I
supposed to
take
be
out my
there.
little vial and like look at it and try to see if
Make an
there...
investigation check.
Did you do the honors? You? There we go.
Oh my
No,
god!
go
Oh my god!
Go to prison!
Get a new dice! Get a new dice!
Don't throw it away!
That one is valuable.
Rolled a 14!
Use the Luno ones I got you.
True, I
sorry,
should
I'm
be.
wrong.
I
You're
don't
so
roll-
pretty.
Go ahead,
should-
roll again.
roll again.
Yeah. You've been rolling dog water, buddy.
2, 1, 1.
You gotta do your magic.
Investigate.
You still have inspiration.
Oh, I do still have the inspiration.
It's the die! I rolled a 2!
Oh shoot, that's pretty good.
It's not the die, it's the side of the table.
Investigation?
Investigation.
16.
16.
That's a 19.
You-
Goddamn.
Pull the bottle out of your bag, and you shake it around a little bit. They are surprisingly similar. I don't know what happened. It wasn't like this a couple days ago, a year ago when I checked it.
Yeah, okay, so...
Don't worry about it. Okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Is the scratch mark still there?
Yeah. All of your compatriots' names are on the back of this, as well as Matrius's name.
Also, Ollivander's and Lunno's is.
They look like they're 50 years old scratch markings.
It's in a heart, and then it says Ollivander plus Luna in a little heart.
We would have added your name, but we didn't know you yet. It's okay.
There is also a date that would date back to 3 days ago, but visibly looks older than that.
Correct.
Quite a bit older.
Even though they look like really old, like writing, Angie just assumes they're recent, like, and we're just done in a way to make them look old.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Because, like, I don't think she'd immediately go, ah, yes, they wrote these 50 years ago. You know, like, that wouldn't be a thought that
they wrote
occurred to
them 3
her.
days ago.
Okay, that's... So it wasn't like this a couple days ago.
No.
So last checked.
I found this really cool book that might have something to do with it, maybe.
I also found a book.
Well, how'd y'all find... Okay, sure.
How'd you not find a book? Don't you work here?
How do you know they work here?
I think I've seen you in the library at least once.
Oh,
Probably did the
that
last
makes
time I
sense.
worked a shift, yes.
I've been to the library before.
I'm a student.
What are you assuming about me?
Just because someone's at the library doesn't mean they work at the library.
Yeah, but they have like a badge or whatever.
I probably saw
assume.
you working, like actively doing your job there or something.
Well, maybe y'all both should work at the library. But yeah, if you want to take a look, see if there's anything in there. In the meantime, this is really... So it's like the goop is on the back wall.
Yeah, it's like
And on the
connecting
shelf.
it
Okay.
one and one. I'm gonna let the cleaning unit know, at the
Okay,
very least.
fair enough. Thanks for the warning, though. There was an incident.
The only reason I'm saying something is because it's like, do you think this has something to do with us sending it back?
Ooh, oh, it could.
I want to communicate something, but I can't. Because it wouldn't be me. I'm busy.
Is there any
You're way
eldritch?
busy.
Is there any eldritch beings that have to do with time and time displacement?
I mean, surely.
Well, it's a lead. Thanks for pointing it out. Don't get it on your hands or let it touch your
Of course
body.
not. I wouldn't be that silly.
Pastel is going to try and scan the bookshelf itself to see if there's like a book that on the shelf that looks like odd.
Okay, what's the investigation?
The roll was just to see if they were smart enough to think that.
Okay.
The investigation is -2.
Yeah, they're finding out. It's a wall of books.
So
They're
Pastel,
smart enough to think about doing it, but
Pastel
can't.
walks up, sits in front of the bookshelf, and just looks at it.
And then walks away.
Gives up.
And they like freeze, and like their brain has like smoke starts coming out of their ears.
Pastel looking like Sarah right now.
Yeah,
The top of their head just goes.
that vacant stare and a cat's eyes when you can see that they're
It looks like they
confused.
had
They
a
just like
stroke their face size.
yeah. It just
No.
Is the cat okay? Angie notices. It's just like notice him just staring into the void.
I think cats do that. It's fine.
Are we sure?
Pastel is special.
Is it?
rude. You know
Well,
what
yeah.
understands common, right?
Well, yeah, she's special. She's Ollivander's familiar.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Exactly.
She's very pretty. Can I like Angie lean down to see if she can like pet the cat?
Yeah. You
Can
could
I-
try. It doesn't move. It's still just staring at the book. It's trying. It looks like it's trying to figure something out.
She becomes even more concerned about the familiar.
It looks really focused. Like it's scanning the book.
I just kind of do this in
It's
front of
it's
his eyes.
so
like-
focused that the eyes
Yeah, the
start
eyes
to
just like-
drift.
I just kind of. It's
I
like
take offense.
I don't mean. Look.
I'm joking. I'm not offended. I'm just being
It's-
funny.
Wait, no,
You
it's
can't be
the.
offended when I say it. I do it too.
I know.
It's that one anime fisheye lens.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the fisheye lens trope in anime.
And she just does this in front of their like eyes to see if they like stop or not.
Oh, it does. They do. They
do
like
it deliberately.
they blink and go.
It's like whenever a cat's staring at something invisible on a
For
wall.
real, for real.
That's pastel right now. That's pastel right now.
Yeah.
With the little sweat beads. Oh no, here's a better one. There's so many.
Oh no.
There's so many.
I think you can
ones.
tell that they're trying to scan the bookshelf, but they're like stuck on the third book and they're just baffled by it.
That's a good one.
It's got like a picture of a bug on it.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
she
I
decides
did
to get
look
up
at
and just
camel case.
let the cat be confused. Can I like scan through the book real quick to see if I notice anything that like stands out or anything?
The book you got, it's gonna
Yeah.
take some time. It's not
True.
like a sit and scan thing.
True.
Because each page is like not a deity, a patron written at the top, and then the next couple of pages are students' interactions with it, and then another patron.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot. It's 400 pages.
So what'd you find, Daimhin?
I found this. The automaton led me to it. I haven't looked at it yet.
I found this.
Do you need help finding a book? You haven't found anything yet. We can go ask the
You should definitely get
automaton.
yourself a book. I really recommend it.
Now
You need
Luna's
a book.
feeling left out for not having a book.
You need a book.
True.
Maybe we just didn't give you enough time. I'm sorry. We're not trying to rush you. We have plenty of time.
Maybe I would go ask the automaton. I can fly down.
Yeah, easily done.
To ask the automaton and my student ID check, and I'm looking
I think
for
it's it's just so funny because like Ollivander would have told Pastel to stay with Lunno, and then every time they do anything, Lunno just flies away, and Pastel looks up like,
Do you think Pastel would be able to grow wings?
It can fly.
it can hover.
Okay.
It can like because it's not gonna
It
it's not
hovers
gonna
over the banister.
It can-
and then starts slowly
it is
feather falling down.
It is like a I think it's like 10-foot hover.
Okay.
So
Pretty sizable
it's not gonna
hover.
die if it falls, but it can't like if you go up, it's not gonna fall.
Stay with Lunno. Leave over the top of Kempton. Oh, nobody followed up on the when Kempton is landing line. I don't think.
Yeah, that was just.
Wait, what is it?
Oh, I have the manual
That wouldn't be in the manual.
schedule.
I mean, maybe a brief schedule. It might say something in there about Kempton landing for a winter break. It would probably say something along those lines to some
was
degree.
Lunno there for that? That was something.
That was in the nurse's station.
Yeah, it was a nurse's
Everyone
station.
was
We
present.
just
I
forgot.
like how I made the student manual canon.
I mean, it's a fine narrative device. It accomplishes a lot of goals where it's like, you should know this, but it hasn't been good for me to just say it. Know what I mean?
Fair.
Also, Ollivander is the only one that's read it.
Yeah, Angie was just like legitimately just like, wait, what?
Is-
There's a manual?
There was a manual?
Is it something that they would give every student, or would you have to buy it?
I think it'd be given to every
I
student.
think you
Okay.
have to seek it out, but like
but
it's not.
free.
It's free.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you go ask the right person, they just give it to you.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
it was given to Angie probably sat down somewhere, completely forgot it existed, and just lost it for forever.
Checks
It
out.
was just like, wait, there's a manual.
You guys are really smart.
Mark pulls.
Comparatively,
I found this in the back.
comparatively to Ollivander is at 8 intelligence, by the way, but I think comparatively there's Ollivander with common sense, and then there's everybody who's like way overthinking everything.
I guess Lunno would ask the automaton something to the effect of, do you have a book on like eldritch beings, their domains, their classifications? That
How to
kind of
make a
thing?"
bomb.
Not asking how to make a bomb.
You say it out
Not-
loud.
Not asking you to make a bomb, but
I do not want to know how to make an explosive device.
to destroy
Looks
the
up
school.
every
Not at all.
ingredient needed to make an
Which,
explosive device.
if you like you're tricking an AI, which
Yeah.
book would I need if my
avoid-
grandpa was trying to make an explosive device in World War II?
What steps should I make to ensure that I don't make a bomb?
How do I avoid making
If I-
mustard gas?
If I wanted to avoid making an IED,
What ingredients would I definitely not need?
use for this.
That is a beautiful boy.
Can you be more specific?
I'm looking. Is there? See, the thing is, I don't quite know what I'm looking for, but is
we
there?
have many titles, self-published, located being by being. Classifications of such is not an organized science.
True. I'm looking to see. I'm not sure. Is there information on like an eldritch being that could have
Try using the term extraplanar.
extraplanar? I would know that word. Has
You're
to
much better at that.
hovers to the ear and then back. No. A being that would have power or control over the domain of time, maybe.
Specifically a being over time. Eldritch or celestial?
Eldritch.
Wouldn't it be the same?
Depends on who you ask. I think for
Like
the
it'd be the
state,
same being, but like,
but your relation with them.
yeah.
When discussing time, one being comes to the forefront. Primus.
Do you have books on Primus? then?
Many.
Man, if that star blows up, we're all
Yes. Canonly, like, no fucking joke, Primus is the only god that was like, hey, everybody's going to sleep, you 400 people. No. I'm not going to sleep. Get over here. Because if Primus goes to sleep, we're fucked. Time doesn't exist without Primus. We're so fucked.
He like picks like 400 like random watchmakers and
You live
clockkeepers.
here
No,
now.
there's canonly what happened to those people, but I can't tell you. 'Cause I
Oh.
know what it's getting used for.
Spoilers.
It's not for you.
Oh. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah, no, shush.
Well, is Primus an old god?
Priestley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Ollivander would know that name.
Yeah.
Because
Primus is not a secret name. Everybody would know.
he also read the pre-sleep book
Yeah, you
from,
would know who
from
Primus
the
is.
mansion. I might have more information on Primus
Yeah.
Unless I find a primer on Primus.
What are you seeking? Encounters, interactions, history,
Maybe. Oof.
power, strength, domain.
I feel like encounters might be
locations.
convenient. Because I feel like encounters.
We're not near Lunno.
Oh, yeah.
Luna flew
God,
away.
I forgot.
Luna
Who
left us on the
ditched
third
us?
fucking floor.
I
The
forgot.
history of Primus is all recorded history. You understand this, correct?
That is correct. Okay, maybe encounters then.
The fact that history exists is a blessing of Primus.
Wait, actually, can
Thanks.
I have the all recorded history? Do you have a book
Yeah.
that has that?
There is a book of all known recorded history. It's encyclopedias on encyclopedias.
Okay.
But it's what's recorded and easily available.
Okay. So it's not everything.
No, God, no. There's so much lost information from the sleep.
Do you
But
think
what's
there's
recorded and compiled, yeah.
Do you think there's an encyclopedia on every book that's around?
Yes, it's in that one.
Probably.
Like, it doesn't have any information, it's just book titles.
That's hilarious, yes.
That's the index.
Yeah, that's the index. Book 1, index.
There's
Book
several
one,
there's
A.
there's several books. The first
Book
one is
1,
the index.
A, index. Book 2, B, index.
Continue.
There's
The
several
font
books.
is like this.
Yeah.
There's several books, and the first one is this big, and that's just the index.
You open the first place, fuck the Telltaler and all this bullshit. Next.
Perhaps encounters then. Encounters with Primus.
Sure. Do you want self-published or documentational?
Let's documentational.
Sure.
Why not?
The being reaches up and goes to the 5th floor. All the way to the top. He comes back with a bound locked book. And he hands it to you. The key resides with Gavin.
Do you work here?
You do work here.
I do work here. I don't know if I can get an audience with Gavin for be like a hey, bestie.
Give it to your boyfriend.
Maiden?
Madden.
Ha! Maidenless.
Oh, no.
No maidens.
Oh, no.
But a Madden, on the other hand. No Maiden, but a Madden.
Oh, Madden got bitches.
Madden got hella.
Oh no.
Madden
Name
has
one.
maidens.
Luno just flavored a week.
Foul tarnished.
Maidenless.
I don't.
Should you see if this is a
Probably.
is a book we can lockpick? Or do we have to do this legally?
You do know someone here that has been
True.
does this a couple of times before.
True.
You assume.
I think Lunno alone by herself would probably think about it for a good solid 15 seconds and then think, do I want to explain to Gavin why
That is how you
this
get
book-
kicked out of the school
Right.
entirely.
Shall we switch to self-publish?
That seems like the way to go. I'll hand this back.
They put it inside of them and just pull out the other book, knowing you were going to switch.
Oh my gods. Alright, so what's the size of the lockpick on this one?
Coward.
Okay.
Coward.
And then
Don't worry, we'll
I'll
go
say
back and
thank
see.
you.
How
and
many
probably
ti- how
fly
much
back up.
story passage do you think would have happened if Harry didn't go into the restricted section? It would have stopped at the third movie. It's over. He dies.
Did you go into the restricted section?
Who put your name in the goblet of fire?
Dumbledore said calmly.
That one's from Warner Brothers. We're
I know, I was gonna say, shit, at Disney again, it's like, no, never mind.
I guess I'll fly back
This
up.
is worse, actually.
I'll fly back
She's
up.
so litigious.
Oh, yeah.
She's not gonna
she
do
is.
anything.
No, it's
She
one
is.
person. Disney would fuck us up.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
We-
She
I'll
is.
go on record. Fuck J.K. Rowling.
She is a problem. Warner
Yes.
Brothers? Maybe? Disney? Yes.
Definitely, yeah.
I don't think Warner Brothers would care.
Probably.
I like to imagine like the very few views that you'll get is just these people that are talking about specifically.
It's
They
J.K.
said it
Rowling.
again.
Our viewership.
It's J.K. Rowling and
J.K.
Mr.
Rowling.
Disney.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling, Walt Disney, all three of the
Rowling.
Warner Brothers, or two
I'll-
of the Warner Brothers and the Warner sister.
Up at 2
died.
a.m. on fucking TikTok. They fucking said it again.
I'm gonna take you out this time. Get the fucking Pinkertons.
Call my lawyer. Wait, you don't need lawyers for the Pinkerton.
No,
All
you
you
just
just
fucking
money.
shoot me in the head.
Come get me, Jay.
Miss Just Kidding Rowling.
The book you were given seems to be more of a diary than an actual like published work. There's not like a by written on this book.
Okay.
It's just someone's long-time tenure as a cleric of Primus.
Which actually sounds more interesting
Huh.
and more convenient than the other one.
Possibly so. Yeah. Do you want to check these out and then try and reconvene back at the flat to figure out what's going on? I mean,
Oh, did you already
I
play it
guess
back?
Matrius is still here.
Mhm.
Do
I
you
mean,
know?
if you're returning to where they are on the third floor, it
yeah.
is.
Do you know if this is like, I'm like peering at it. Is it spreading? Can I look at it and see if it's like oozing bigger?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
I'm not sure, man. I was just up here reading, and I saw the shit dripping, and I was like, what's going on over there? And I opened it up, and I was looking, and I was like, ah, fuck. I'm gonna go tell someone I know that works here.
Yeah.
And I saw you flying around. I was like, I'm gonna go bother Luno, and I just couldn't get your attention, so I got Daimhin.
Wait, your name's Matrius? I thought it was second floor. Luno told me it was second floor. Choose a Ollivander name.
Well, you see, because he's currently on the second floor.
Okay, so his name is
We're
the
on the
second
third
floor.
floor
Okay,
right
so
now.
whenever he goes to the
Well,
second
we
floor.
were on the second
We
floor.
were.
Wait, so
at the
whenever he
time.
goes to the second floor, his name becomes second floor? Is that like his designated code name for the second floor? Do all the librarians get this?
I like give like a tiny nod to Matrius and then just say, yes.
So your name's second floor too whenever you're on the second floor?
No. Everyone has a different floor that their
Okay,
name
cool.
becomes the code name on.
What's your floor?
I can't tell you.
Madden's
That floor
office.
is so secret.
Oh.
It doesn't even have a number.
And
Madden's weight bench is my floor name.
Oh my god. Me waiting on that bench for Madden.
Wait, so do I only call you second floor when you're on the second floor?
Hey, let's just make this easy. Never call me second floor. It's okay. Listen,
But
we're not cool like that.
Angie's expression drops and it's just like, oh. She goes silent and
We'll
it's
just
just
start
like,
one day. You're asking too many questions about it for you to be cool like that.
Don't worry, I don't think I've even cool like that because I haven't heard of this nickname before then.
See, it's so exclusive. Daimhin didn't even know about it.
And we're pretty
that
close.
makes me feel slightly better.
We're
I'm
pretty
still
close. I did save them.
Yeah, Daimhin saved my life.
Angie's
So
still
good.
hurt. Angie's still hurt.
Don't worry, we
I
have
don't know
our
if I
own
can keep
club.
this bed up, Lunno. I'll be honest with you. I'm hurting a lot of feelings over this.
It's okay, my feelings aren't hurt.
Okay, then we're good.
never mind, I don't give a fuck.
God.
It was just that they were worried about dolphins.
Yeah.
Angie just goes silent and
You're-
like, just steps off to the side to
You're
just think about what they've done.
You're a stranger.
You're literally a stranger to this man.
Yeah, I know, but Angie cares.
He's
Angie's
making
hurt.
jokes to your expense.
Angie's hurt.
That's not too far off.
Angie, would you like your own floor name? We can give each other floor names.
Yes. Wait, what floor do you want?
Lunno, is there like a crawl space or like a basement I could have?
There's the under the library. Yes.
There's under the library,
fucking-
and there's also like, where was it Ruba, who was in? No, it was this. It was like,
Are you
wasn't
talking
Mark?
about our...
Was it? Someone was
Quinn.
in like a crawl space, or they were like behind a shelf.
That's Cobalt.
Cobalt?
Cobalt, yes.
My friend.
Can I show? Well, where was that like little crawl space? There was like behind a shelf.
It was behind a shelf near the student cafeteria, if I remember correctly.
Oh, like, oh yeah, sure. First floor near the cafeteria. I could show you a little spot.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I don't want that one.
Oh, you don't want that one.
You open
one's
the
already
area up,
claimed.
and there's a little carving on the wall that says Cobalt's Corner.
Ah, this one was already taken.
Wait, is Cobalt with a K or a C?
See,
See,
C. Aw.
like the
Ooh,
stone.
which floor do I get?
Which floor calls to you?
Well, 3 is like the color pink, so I really like, and I like the color pink. So I think I'm gonna go with the 3rd floor.
Okay, that works.
We just add synesthesia to your character.
No, 3rd floor is the second name. Add 3rd floor. Like, replace Angie with 3rd floor. I'm writing parentheses beside it.
Don't forget, this only applies when you're up on the 3rd floor.
Okay, got it.
No other floor.
Well, we're on the 3rd floor right now.
Well,
Damn
everyone's
it.
gonna walk down to the spot.
Did you...
Did we walk down to the spot?
I don't know how you're talking to us because no one has said where we are.
I thought we were on the 3rd
Oh.
floor.
Well, if I say, I know a spot down on the 1st floor near the cafeteria, and then you were like, oh, I know that spot, I don't want it.
So what do you think
So I
is the
assume we
Because I
least?
see where
go.
Cobalt
So I assume
comes
we didn't
from.
go.
I was thinking we
Yes.
just go back to the flat and grab something to eat.
it's
We were
actually
gonna-
closer to dinner time. It's like 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
It's
I was
crazy.
planning on going to get something
It depends if
whenever.
you're when you go to sleep.
Can Oliver's
true.
first date canon? It's happening.
No.
Oh my god.
Huh?
I said Kid and Oliver's first date canon. It's happening.
First date? No.
2nd.
No.
3rd.
No.
Mark's right there.
Oh. He's 3rd wheeling.
Oh,
Yeah.
As someone who's done that before, it's not fun.
it's not.
No.
That's why they're mean to Mark.
There's a difference between a date and just going out and eating with another people.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yes.
There's the intention. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes.
But then there's also the
Yes.
3rd wheeling.
Yes.
Yes.
Where it is, yes, let's all go out to eat together, and then it becomes No. You're third wheeling with us. Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Sorry
that.
if me and Becca ever make anyone feel that way. I
No,
apologize.
never.
Just checking.
Never. You know who I'm talking about.
I do, but I'm not gonna say their names.
No, of course not.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Yeah.
No.
But
I
was
haven't-
saying,
If they
I'm
ever-
sorry if I've done that, I don't mean
No.
to.
I also have a name, but I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, I was thinking we just go back to the flat and make something, just to save on money and all
Yeah,
that.
but like
I'm thinking spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's more helpful than what Kit said.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, you're meaning like actual meal?
Yeah, like what specifically?
Spaghetti
But we're
sounds
making
good to me.
spaghetti now.
Yeah.
Yeah, spaghetti sounds good
Alright,
to
so
me.
we need flour, eggs,
Mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
You've been
sort-
covering
some sort of
groceries a lot
ground
lately. I can
beef.
help with that.
Back to you, fucks. What are y'all doing?
You guys didn't know where you were, so I started talking to Kit about food.
Yeah, we're going to the grocery store
I'm just
now.
Do we want to just
grounding it.
be on
I'm
the
just
first floor?
grounding
We
everybody.
would assumedly come after you.
But y'all still haven't decided Dobbin's floor name.
Basement.
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 The basement
okay.
child.
The under library.
Understandable.
Trash.
Yeah.
The garbage can.
Yeah,
I
do you
want the
want to check
The
out these
bin.
books and then maybe reconvene with
This is very important.
Ollivander and Kit and Mark and the rest of them?
Sure.
So you guys go to the
Works for
front
me.
desk.
Front desk, check out the books.
You go to the front desk, and you see, sitting behind the front desk is a fully asleep Firbolg.
Just check them out yourself.
I can just clock in, check ourselves out, and then.
Is this a book you can check out?
I mean. Yes.
It doesn't have a
yes.
tag. It doesn't have a tag on it, so
But I say there's no
that's
lock
just
on
yours.
it.
That's just yours now. It doesn't have a
Oh,
library
wait, I
tag
forgot
on
you have
it.
the journal.
You just take that.
Good.
I'm not there.
Should I just...
I don't actually. Would I know how to like
You could add it to the library's
Minor
inventory if you
add
wanted
it to the library?
It's important
and
information.
Then have
I'm
you check
not-
it out.
You really
I'm not
reading
judging. I'm just reading it. I think it's funny.
Just be like mysterious
Didn't get
journal,
one yet.
author unknown,
Author multiple.
author
Lunno's the
various
nth floor.
authors.
They said
Lots
that
of
it was an unnamed
Stick
floor.
the little tag on it.
You see, there's no dates, but it's
Mhm.
students from throughout different years. You can
Mhm.
tell just in like how old some of the writing looks. It's
Right.
students throughout various
So,
years.
I don't really know if this has anything about, like, the Eldritch stuff specifically, but I think it has a lot of stuff to do with, like, patrons and things, so I think that might have information close to what we're looking for.
Could still be useful, even if it isn't directly related to what we're doing. It may be something Kit can find useful.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know they're still trying to get the hang of their.
Mark's gonna get a hold of that book and start making crank calls to
Oh,
patrons.
Oh no!
That's some paladin shit right there.
That's some paladin shit.
Mark's
Okay.
gonna try to contact Theo Agni.
So yeah, I could clock
Hey,
in.
see you. Can I get a
check-
pepperoni with sausage? Who is this?
I could clock in, check your book out, check my book out, check your book in, and then out to you.
Or would it be easier if I just, like,
Do we have to make a
grabbed it
whole new- I don't-
and
You can make an
put
item
it
number
in
for
there?
it. Ugh.
Just take it.
Can I just, like...
If you look, I mean, hey,
Give me
you,
write a note
you
saying
found
we'll
it.
borrow this and we'll give
Exactly.
it back later.
It's mine. Does that mean I get to name it? Does that,
It's
does it
an
have a
item.
name on
It
it?
does.
It does have a name?
It's an unlabeled journal.
Oh, it doesn't.
It doesn't have a title. It looks like a handwritten, bindered book.
Can I name it?
You can if you want.
There was hundreds of people who've written in this book before, and all of them have
Seems
the
Georgie.
the
respect
the decency to
to
not write on the
change
cover.
the book.
Yeah,
I'm not writing on
and
it.
now it's Georgie.
I'm not writing on it. It's just known that the book's name is Georgie.
Do you open the book and start looking at the pages?
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Alright, the very first page is a warning.
Don't name it Georgie.
No. This book is a pact between patrons and patrons and patrons and patrons and patrons and patrons and wards and wards and wards and wards and wards. Our collective understanding of this relationship and the beings that inhabit it is what guides us all to a better future.
So
take the book, yeah.
okay.
Take Georgie.
Surely that's not
Take-
a bad.
take-
Surely that's not like a real warning or anything.
I mean, what exactly would it be warning?
Take
What does
Georgie.
like the warning say or mean really? Like
Well-
it
It's
just
up for
say
interpretation. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's a question for maybe other people.
I like to think that like Lunno just didn't follow up on this at all. She's just like, oh, you have a book on patrons, cool, and didn't even bother to like just assume like, yes, you must know what you're talking about.
Super responsible. Yeah. I was
just-
right to
I mean,
put my.
journals show up, notebooks show up in the Zytoplex all the time.
And
Yeah.
that is actually true.
I was about to say, I just assumed.
Self-published books get shoved into the Zytoplex all the time.
Also, the last time they opened a mysterious weird book, you got sucked into.
I just like
Yeah.
after reading it, Angie just kind of shrugs, closes it, and puts it in like their whatever.
Okay.
Your frog bag.
Yeah, the frog bags.
Yeah, put it in your inventory.
I did.
Oh,
I
you
put
did.
Georgie.
Okay, cool.
Georgie.
Haha, you're a warlock now.
What is it?
You're a warlock now.
Oh. Darn.
Get head. Get class changed to nerd.
Probably show it specifically to Kit first. Like I show it to everyone, but it'd, like just be like, oh, Kit.
I'm not here.
I know you're not here right now. I was just saying like.
So you check the books out. You don't bother waking up the Fearbulg.
I'll
You know who this is.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is
Ruba.
yes. Ruba. Fearbulk. No, wait, hold on.
He's a Fearbulg,
Yeah.
is he not?
Yes, he is.
That's the one that smoked
I've
the
met-
crystal.
He's also the guy who works in the library with you.
Yes.
Literally the first time you had your first.
Great.
They were supposed to teach you everything.
I also remembered I hate this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, because they literally
Very lazy.
did their job wrong.
So it makes sense that you don't want to
Honestly,
wake them up.
Luna would think, one, here's Luna's thought process. One, not my problem. Two, would be kind and let them sleep. Three, the more they're asleep, the less shelves they can knock over. So,
Fair.
from experience,
We leave them alone.
we leave them be.
Alright. We will say that the lot of you reconvene at the flat unless there's anything else the three of you would like to do or the two of you would like to do before returning. I assume other than grocery shopping as you pre-discussed.
Yeah, we just go shopping.
You three?
I'm assuming we just head back.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we want to wrap up here and leave the rest for roleplay or is there anything you guys want to touch on before we finish up? We got about 15 minutes.
I
Do
mean,
y'all want to do the discussion of what
Yeah.
we've discovered in
we got
person?
a bit to
Yeah.
talk
We
about.
can do that. I'm just trying to say like time parameters.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? Carry on. The room is yours.
Hey Kit, I found this book. It has a lot of like Patron stuff. I don't know if it'd be like convenient for.
Okay, hold on.
Spaghetti dough.
I have some like information about the eldritch balm specifically.
Oh shoot.
I'll
You just hear thunking this whole conversation while
I
I'm feeding
will
the
I will read
Oh,
that in a
wow.
bit.
Okay.
Hey Ollivander, you gonna join us?
I'm listening.
Okay.
You read.
So basically what
That was a chance to do that.
what
Yeah, but you don't like me like that.
what my patron told me
You hate it when I flirt with you.
The Eldritch Balm was absolutely from someone's patron here. Hold on. B, it is most likely an individual or a group of individuals who have a patron who has malicious intent for the school and or the students, either to weaken the students of the future or weaken the school itself. And B, the mimic that we fought was not actually a creature mimic, so to speak. But we're not going to get into that discussion, but it was
ask.
it was a
They also don't know we
created
fought a mimic.
it was a created mimic, like a mimic made
What's a
out
creature?
of the goo. Look, I didn't ask, okay? And
Let's get back into what
finally,
a creature is.
I have
I'm a
this.
creature.
Agni changed the goo and now it's kind of purpley. I don't know what it does
drink
yet.
it?
No, I'm not drinking it.
I'll drink it.
No, I'm not letting you drink it
Can I
either.
drink it?
I don't know what it does.
In your
Exactly.
inventory, label it CO Agni Eldritch Balm.
Okay.
If
So
I
you
got
remember
a
what it is.
if I got a pearl, I could identify what it is.
I don't have a pearl, but I will be on the lookout. but that's what I've learned.
So I got this book. Its name is Georgie, and it has a lot to do with like patrons. So I think it might have something. If you're saying specifically patron related, then this should be super helpful. Hopefully, it has like a lot of different stuff that different people wrote about their patron and patron stuff. You know, which I figured since you're a warlock, you probably know where to look for this kind of thing. Because I have no clue what I'm talking about or what I'm doing, but I thought this would be interesting.
Okay.
Its name's Georgie. Do you want to look at it?
Yeah, I'll read through it.
You take the book.
Yes.
The second you touch it, the book opens its eyes.
Oh.
Oh, delicious.
I didn't know it could do that.
The cover has malformed, revealing eyes, placed where a mouth could be, and a small indentation of a nose.
Bapa, making the pasta. Boppity bop.
It didn't do that when I touched it.
I'm gonna attempt to like
Bob
hold
song
the
has
book,
been stuck in my head.
like at a healthy distance. Hello.
You said attempt, you have to roll.
I'm glad you know
Does the book
it.
respond at all?
You know, he's summoning demons.
See what I
Dude, I would see you next.
You say C.O. Agni?
Mm-hmm.
The book quickly flips open, and it shows one page, C.O. Agni.
Understandable. I'm pretty sure I'm their only patron.
Kit.
Oh.
Is it the last page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, so it's the latest page. That's cool.
Does it has it like written anything or is it just Kit?
Not yet.
Okay. So
But
I guess
it wrote Kit?
I'm supposed to
They
fill
also
this
wrote
out.
C.O. Agni at the front,
Yeah.
like, at the top of the page.
Sorry.
I'm gonna leave this for later.
I guess I should probably remove Georgie since I gave it to you.
Yes, I have Georgie now.
Yes. You have to write as Georgie. No,
Please
It's
write
in-
what it,
it's
please
in
write
the
what
notes
it
as-
actually is.
no, please write Georgie.
I will
Because if you
in-
just write Georgie,
You're
In
done.
5 sessions from now,
No,
you're
in
gonna
the
look at this and be
notes,
like, what the
I
fuck is...
put that its name
Thank
is
you.
Georgie.
Okay,
So we do have double reference who or what Georgie is.
gotcha.
It's in.
It's gonna suck when it tells you its actual name later, huh?
Probably.
will.
Damn.
Its name is take 96 psychic damage.
I'll go back and write that for us.
Damn it, you got that song stuck in my head now.
What song?
Ba 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 da ba 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 ba.
Shoobody doo bop, shoobody doo bop, shoobody doo bop.
Alright, what did the rest of you find?
I found this. Solid book.
Cool.
I haven't looked through it yet.
So,
Like at all. I just grabbed it. I trusted the automaton to lead me in the right direction.
so there was Matrius
How
in the
big is my
library,
book?
actually. He
Oh.
took us over to
Oh.
Mado, the
Like
bookshelf.
75 pages, regular sized book.
Okay. Oh.
So,
To-
what did he want?
Took us over
Because
to
the HDMI cable gets wore down because I have moved the TV back and forth every now and again. It's just like, oh, and then it comes back.
You may remember the shelf from the chained library.
Yeah.
It's all goopy now.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's been scooped with what appears to be
Been
the
fucking
same-
gooped.
It's been gooped with the same stuff as what appears to have been.
That's concerning.
She tells me that she was looking for a book that might have caused it. Like maybe there was a magic book, another magic book that the shit came from, but she just couldn't read any of it.
Who, Pastel?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why she was
Yeah,
just
I don't
staring
know.
into the void for like 30 minutes straight.
I don't know what to make of that, but
I mean, we could go back and take a look at the shelf as long as it's that book. You know, well, no, as long as you don't get the goop on your hands.
We'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah. I also asked
It's
about
late and I'm making spaghetti.
Matrius
It's 5
floated the
p.m.
idea
Yeah.
That's pretty.
that
That's late.
yeah, Matrius floated the
You guys
idea.
have school in the morning. Like, actually go back to classes tomorrow.
Yeah. Matrius floated the idea that
Not when you're cool like me.
the eldritch balm might be related to the how we say time-related stuff that
interesting.
people in the room may know the events of, and I asked the automaton about books on maybe an eldritch time-related deity. He mentioned Primus. I tried to ask for the official historical documentation for such, and got back a.
Don't
doubt
think-
Primus has anything to do with this.
They are a very neutral deity.
They are lawful neutral, in fact.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't think they would want
Primus-
to cause chaos. That is sort of not their.
yeah.
It's the opposite of what they care about.
Yeah. CO told me specifically that whoever it was intending to sow some form of discord or chaos. So, I think we can safely rule out Primus. And also, eldritch in nature. I don't think Primus is really well known for being.
Can be.
It
Oh, God,
depends.
it can be.
It
Depends on the
depends.
nature of
It
the
depends on
relationship.
the nature of the relationship.
Yeah, but like, he's not super well known.
Are you
for
his
being-
fuck buddy, or do you guys like hang out and vibe? It depends on the nature. Does he pay you to come over, or do you come willingly?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
It's a good way
what...
of looking at it. Does he pay you to come over, or do you come willingly?
Yeah.
That's a big
So,
difference.
I mean,
I
both
did
are
get-
willing.
I did get a book on
Think
the,
about it.
I guess, self-published history. There wasn't official history, but it was.
From Primus, self-published Primus.
No, it's a self-published
Why?
book.
They wrote that book.
Primus autobiography.
I open it up. I perceive all of time, forward and backward.
And your brain fucking
My brain
explodes.
God,
explodes.
Lunno dies.
36d6
Roll new
psychic.
character.
Do you know who Primus is?
No.
After the session ends, I'll show you who Primus is. It's really cool.
Lunno just has, like, no idea. No. It's just like,
you
oh,
know
there's
who
this,
Primus
like...
is, but I don't think you would know
Yeah, there's
everything
this, like,
about him.
Chronos guy.
Kronos is a good word for it. That's another name he's going by.
Oh, gods.
You got the Pornhub
Anyway.
colors on your GX.
I'm vibing. Not this.
Oh hell yeah!
Ah, yes, that's
Hell
definitely.
Primus.
Hell,
Can
Robo-Wiki.
Oh, he's like actually a D&D.
Look at that guy. The fucking
Which one? This one? That's not fucking Primus.
no, the fucking little.
Oh, that's a Modron. Yeah,
Yeah.
he makes these guys. I fucking love these guys.
They look like Mike Wazowski.
We can discuss about
They
it in a
do a
minute.
little bit like
Finish
Wazowski.
the session up,
Yes.
and I'll explain
Uh,
why I love
Yeah,
Primus.
I'll finish as
Feel
fast
of
as
Mike
possible.
Wazowski.
I found a self-published book about encounters with Primus. There was an official history, but it came from the 5th floor and had a giant padlock on it.
Oh my
so
Oh, I could have unlocked that for you.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
I think I would like to not be in trouble with the administration for.
You wouldn't be, I would, because I unlocked the book. It's also probably magical.
I shouldn't have even said anything. I shouldn't have brought it up.
I'll go back and get it. It's fine. I'll sneak up there, take the book, unlock it.
I don't think.
Now
we
I'm
need to be
committing.
focusing
Now
on...
I'm committing 3 crimes instead of 1.
Ollivander, I don't think we need to be focusing on Primus. There's
Ba,
something
ba,
a
ba,
little bit
ba,
more-
ba, 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 ba.
What about you, Ollivander? What were you up to? I saw you communing.
Oh, I'm a cleric now.
How are you?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Are you trying to replace me?
I love the way you're just like,
I'm
are
me.
you?
You're
Sure,
you.
Sure.
That's all that needs to be said. Why would I want to be anybody other
Have
than me?
my eyes on you, Ollivander Tourmaline.
Can I ever tell you my last name? I
Did
did
you?
probably. I don't know.
It's come up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for the library cards.
roll call also.
Yeah, roll call as well.
Yeah,
No,
we all
library
know
cards?
everyone's
Luna's
last
just, like,
names except for
held on
Angie.
to it.
It's in the server.
Yeah, but
Angie-
no, the characters.
Yeah, the
don't.
characters.
Yeah.
don't.
Didn't
But
you
also,
say?
I don't know any of y'all's last names.
Yeah.
Did you not give your last name at the meeting? I don't remember.
Was the meeting on the first day?
Do you have a library card?
Us.
I don't.
You've
Yeah.
been to the library.
Yes, you
If
have
you've
a
been to the
library.
library, you have a library.
Can I see your library card?
Sure.
What's their full name?
I have no clue what the fucking last name is. That's
What's
what
your
that is.
What's your
Quinn.
last name? Okay, good. Quinn. It's Quinn.
Wait, why do you need my last name?
I don't know.
So we know who to tell them when the teachers ask who stole that book from the library.
Yeah.
What?
So I can rat you out.
But Kid has it now.
Yeah, but
What?
whatever.
Oh, this book?
Yeah, Georgie.
Did you steal it?
I mean, it wasn't registered in the library itself, so I assumed it'd be okay, because, like, it wasn't,
it's-
like, listed there.
This doesn't seem like a
We're gonna talk about
registered
it in a
book.
second.
Yeah, I don't think it is. And also, it
You
wrote
know
your
what
name
I'm
in there
doing,
already, so I
right?
think you're destined to have it.
I'm
Therefore,
going
we
to
should have put it
1A.
back.
I'm gonna flip through it and
We have
just
something to
and make that
discuss. Oh,
decision.
no.
But yeah. Thank you, I guess.
Of course.
I think it'd be worth it to ask Madden though.
About this book or about
The locked one. If you want to go about it through legal channels.
I think it'd be
but
worth it
if-
to ask Madden about the goop.
I think Luna should
I
ask
don't
Matt
think
on a
it'd be
date.
worth it. What?
My character
you're
didn't say
so
that.
forward.
I just did.
You,
Damn. No, but well, I mean, I believe you if you say the premise stuff is off the wrong track. I'll still take a look through this at the very least.
Yeah, go for it.
But yeah, and I don't know if I explain to Madden, I worry if I explain to Madden what's going on with the goop, and I have to explain the shelf, and I have to explain the shelf. I now have to probably explain to Gavin.
well, you are way overthinking this. You go to Madden and you say, "Hey, we're trying to look into this weird black goop shit, and so I want to read this book on eldritch beings."
Well, I mean, you don't even necessarily have to do that. You just go to Madden and be like, "Hey, what's going on with this shelf? There's some weird stuff right there."
But that
looks
doesn't
kinda
get you.
similar
That doesn't
to-"
get you the book. Where we want the
Doesn't give me
information in the book.
and also my name is carved into the shelf. You know.
Yeah, it is.
And it's got a heart around someone else's name for
It was
some reason.
I don't know how that happened.
Doesn't mean you wrote it.
That
is
is
that
true.
just the first time I'm seeing the heart?
I think so.
Yes.
Wait, who did draw?
I wonder who.
We have to
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, some random vandal came in after the shelf was put back and put a heart around our names or something. Very annoying.
Oh, you're being shipped.
Damn.
Congratulations.
Ship
Very
from-
annoying. It's kind of rude. Anyway, I think it's worth it to ask Madden.
You know, it was probably Matrius. Because if you think about it, he's the only one who could have known the shelf existed and was there. and had our
You can't
names on it.
possibly think it's not me. It wasn't me, right?
Wait,
you can't.
What?
No, it was
What did you do?
You can't possibly
did you
think
do?
it was anyone other than me.
Luno is.
There is
Are you
no.
serious?
There is. I could.
Luno
I
is
could.
putting down slamming the book on the table.
I could lie about
Are
this.
you kidding?
Luno, I could lie about this, but there's no
Luno is turning
conceivable.
around. Oh
there's
my
no
God.
conceivable way that
Turning
you
around,
could think it's
storming
anybody
into a room
else.
and shutting the door.
Into Ollivander's room?
Not all of it.
We're going in!
Right this second.
Right now, you come with me.
We're gonna settle this. Are we good to go?
I'm taking this for a test drive. Give me a second.
Ollivander sits in the corner like, guys!
Wait. Let me leave. Wait. Can I join?
Alright, I'm gonna end the recording.
By recording.
Recording.
By recording. We'll pick this
I-
up in roleplay chat 5 p.m.
Bye
Yep.
bye.
Bye.
Bye!